Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Adrienne Ross Show. We're ready. We're ready. Hi. Hello, everybody. Wanda. Hey, Wanda. Became a YouTube. There you go. Member. I think you said you just resubscribed. Thank you so much for that, Wanda. Appreciate you. Frank is in the house. Jules is in the house. Yes, Pacers Fever and then Pacers got to bring it home. All right. Chelsea, Jewel, Jackie, Asia, and Kia Stokes. Pamela's here as well. Debbie. Martha. Moderator Martha. Thank you. Pamela is here. Hannah. Member Hannah is here. Donna's here. We're ready for a win. All right, we're about to tip it up. Kelly Marie is here. Maggie is here. Agamemnon Games. Night Turnal. Hey, Night Turnal. Jilly is here. Tob here. All right, Aces win that tip. Sheila's in the house. Everybody. Brian. Peggy. So glad you're here. Jackie Young goes right to the basket. Right to the basket. How is she that wide open? Gerald's here. Many eyes. Jackie, tie your shoes, Young. Nice pass to CC. Okay, so we got a little bit of ourselves. There's that two-man game. Denise is here. Angie's here. That was a nice two-man game. Caitlin had a little curveball on that pass. Went around the corner. Lloyd gets the roll. Here's CC. Jackie Young's picking her up. Oh, nice hezzy. Nice hezzy, CC. But Stokes was right there to get the stop because that was about to be two. That was about to be two. Kara's here. Clay is here. Your wife said you can come out and play, Clay. Nice pass. Stay on your feet. Good rebound. Good rebound. Come on, rebound the basketball. Lloyd, she hits the shot. Offensive rebounds hurt us big time. Donna's here. Inger's here. Tool is in the house. Got the grandkids down. Denise is ready to go. CC fakes. She got a couple of assortment of moves. Oh, my goodness. How did that pass? Come on, Natasha Howard. Man. Goodness gracious. Lynn is here. Rebound. Happy birthday, Lisa G. Happy birthday. I hope they win for your birthday, too. Way out. CC misses the first. Teddy's in the house. Hilliard's in the house. Diggity dog. We got to get every chippy we can get. Everybody gets up for Indy. This team last year, or the Caitlin has never beaten this team. Good help. CC with the steal. Beautiful. 3-on-1. 3-on-1. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Smart. She says, I got Lexi on the left, Tosh on the right. Layup. Let's go to the strong hand. No, actually, Tosh is a lefty. So there you go. I think she's a lefty. Yes, happy birthday all around. Wow. She called that foul on Lexi. She pushed Lexi in the face. Yes, CC on the weak side. Say, give me that. Cookies. Look one way, pass the other way. She said, okay, Chelsea, I got something for you too. Time check. Okay. I'll show you in a second. It is 4 Indiana, 6 Las Vegas, 7:17 on the clock. Here's Asia. She misses the layup. Indiana ball. Indiana ball. Nope, not Indiana ball. Cece's never beaten this team. That's why she's never beaten Kate Martin. And then, of course, lost to Golden State the other day. Stay on your feet, Tosh. Stay on your feet. Asia Wilson's missing. She's back. She's been out for a while. Came back last game, I think. CC back to AB. Short. Yes, yes, yes. Stopped on a dime and put it in. That two-man game. Good hands, Tosh. Remember Kelsey said they were soft before? They said, no, no. No soft on our resume. Wow, she did the old school throw off her back. Let's go, let's go. Lloyd to Asia, back to Lloyd, who gets to the cup, misses. Here we go. CC pushing, pushing, pushing. Pulls it back. She's got, oh, again to Lexi with the back door. Again with the back door. Come on, somebody. Thank you, KC. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Super sticker. 8-6 Indiana. My towel is right here. No need to fear. We are here. Thank you, Deb. Appreciate that. Beautiful Afro woman. I say amen. And so be it to that prayer. Yes, indeed. Mamanita. Pretty No Girl is here. Pretty No says 16 assists. Oh, my. Freedom is in the house. Matareta. She got 4 assists already. Mercy. No mercy. Let it go. Let it rain. Let it rain. This is an anointed towel. Kevin Ball is in the house. They had that pace in the last game too, Kevin, in the beginning. And then they started sucking air. They were like, whoo. But they got it. They're pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. Let's do it. The defense is leading to this fast-paced offense. It's not foot. Oh, my goodness, Freedom. You and I need to do a show on this one day. We got to do a show on this one day. Because lots of times people just say, oh, they're playing so slow. They're playing so slow. And I'm like, it's defense to offense. When you get stops, you can push pace. Come on now. But they do have that energy. You telling the truth there, Kevin, Teddy. Yes, they got some energy. They said we will not call ourselves soft after this game. Washington is demolishing Dallas, huh? They're making layups, Texas. KD. Who's KD? Kevin Durant? Or am I in the wrong league? William is in Mississippi working, recording. Okay, you might not want to check in. Like when I don't get to watch it live, I don't want to know what happens, so I just stay off of stuff so I don't find out. It just kind of ruins it for me if I know. I'm not on pause, Jules. Kevin Durant got traded. Linda's in the house. Michelle's in the house. EB Page is in the house. Oh, Quilty B. Scott B. Bowman. I always feel like I'm totally butchering. Bowman. Jenny. Oh, man. Rib Tip. Hey, Rib Tip. Summer's in the house. All right, let's go. Corey is here. Thank you, Donna. All right, and everybody else, if I missed you, I am glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Ruth is here. Sea Smoke is here. I think I already said Tool and Gerald. Glad you're here. Lisa G, birthday girl, is in the house. Blessings, birthday blessings to you. Yolanda is here. Oh, we got 2 Summers in the house, looks like. Summer the moderator and another Summer. We got a lowercase Summer in here. Heather's here. All right, let's go. Time to get in the win column. Go, Lex. Go, Lex. Oh, nice little double there. Good hands. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. Good job. So they double, which left somebody open, and then they just came over and helped. Looking much better. That 15-win streak by the Aces dies today, C Smoke said. I'm believing. I gave my amen to Afro Woman. Beautiful Afro Woman. Chelsea Gray. Jackie Young misses. Good box out from Aaliyah, which enabled Caitlin to get the rebound. Pushing the ball. There's the screen. CC keeping her dribble. Gets it to Aaliyah, who kicks it out to Natasha, who takes the three. Hits the three. Tosh Howard. Good ball movement, y'all. Good ball movement. And Asia gets in there. I have summer in my house. Heat index 101. It is hot. Nice. Does she have a work on rebound as well, Paul Husky? I'm not quite so sure in professional basketball. Oh, Asia missed the layup. I'm not sure you do rebound drills with play. You just box out. That's like common. Turnover. This is a good day. She's hitting threes. Aaliyah's already taking the three today, too. Chelsea Gray gets the rainbow shot. It is 13-11. Indiana, 4:50 to go. Here comes CC. Young is waiting for her. Gets it to Aaliyah. And a foul. Let me get this box score up. Gardenia Blossoms, it's on another level. I mean, what she is able to do is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ridicoloso. Let's go. Nothing to Kelsey yet. Turner's in early today. CC to Turner couldn't get it. And they turned it over. All right, we'll take it. Chicago has 12. Atlanta has 17. Dallas 7. Washington 13. We got some games tonight, too. Get the box score up, Adrienne. Get the box score up. I got to stay off ESPN.com. It's ahead of me. It's ruining it for me. I already know who's going to score next, and it won't be there. I wonder why Turner got in early. Why is Turner in early? Oh, for the size. Okay. Come on, guys. No, you gave him 3 shots. You gave him 3 chances to score. You cannot do that. And a foul there. Good call. You give them 3. They're missing chippies too. But if they get 1 chippy miss, 2 chippy miss, 3 chippy ain't missing. Danielle, welcome. Glad you remember Danielle Hunter. Appreciate that. 13-13, 3:46 to go in the first. Young, I call her Jackie. Tie your shoes, Young. You guys know why, right? Remember that lesson? We got Colson in. Got Sophie in. Nice 2-man game right there. Nice 2-man game, Sid. To Turner, okay. Indiana 15, Las Vegas 13. 3:33 to go. Asia Wilson passes it off to Gray. Steal from Turner, who didn't know what to do with it. Just throws it out ahead. And we missed the layup, but there's Lexi. Turner was so lost. Nice, Colson. Come on. Come on now. Oh, my goodness. We've had our chances. I think everybody touched and missed the ball. Goodness gracious. Turner got this steal and was like, it's a ball. Honey, it's a ball. And she just threw it. There you go, Kels. She just threw it ahead, and Kelsey was like, I better go get it. Honey, it's a ball. It's a ball. It bounces. It bounces. Rebound. All right, so. Yes, that's right, Inger. Come on. Mitchell uses the screen from Turner. They reverse it, and almost a cookies moment. It is 17-13 they took it off here with 1:45 to go. According to ESPN, though, it's not on my screen right now. 2:09. Oh, wow. ESPN is quite a bit ahead of me. On mine, it's 17-13 with 2:03 to go. Get back, Lex. Don't pick up a foul in the backcourt. Let's go. Nice little pass there. That was a travel. She shuffled those feet. Get out of here with that. Foul. Man, I got to stay up ESPN because it's way ahead of me. You're at 145. That's where I'm at right now, 145. ESPN is ahead. ESPN has it. I already know the next score. I already know who's going to score next. Okay. We can smile. I peeked ahead there. It showed me ahead. We can smile a little bit. We can smile a little bit, but I gotta stay off over there unless there's a stop for a while because it's way out. You guys can pause ESPN. I got 145. 145, and it is 17-15 Indiana. CC bring the ball up. 142 to go. 116. Yeah, you way ahead too. So don't give it away. Nice two-man game, baby. Two-man game. This is why we say it's a different ball game when Clark is on the floor. She and Aaliyah have that connection. Lloyd misses. Rebound. Sophie said, give me that. Sid to CC. Gets the screen. CC step back. Misses again. Oh, good hands. Get on the floor, baby. Get on the floor. Good job. Good hustle. Good hustle, team. CC kicks it out. Lexi. No good. They diving on the ball. You got your bigs on the floor. ESPN app is even ahead of their broadcast. Goodness. Wow. 19-18. CC says, I'll try it again. She bricked that completely. Didn't even hit the rim. Wow. Sophie shirt? Yeah, Cece's I don't even think she hit iron on that last shot. Yeah, I'm at 30.6. 19-18 Indiana. But it's not that way if you look on ESPN.com. So I'm going to avoid it to the end of this quarter on my end. She got to see one go through. Oh, my goodness, yeah. So she's, as far as I recall, she's taken 3. Rib tip, I like that. Get to the line. I have faith too, Eggman. Now we good. She wore a shirt with CC, Lexi, and her that said trade. Oh, did they? Oh my goodness. I can't believe they wore that. All right, so somebody in the Aces out. Come on, CC. Sis is 6. She has 6 assists. Get past from Aaliyah. Sid said, let me get the little midi. Misses that. Rebound, Sophie. We're getting offensive rebounds. Yeah, Leah. Go on, Asia. Go on your little South. She scored on her South Carolina mate. Is that Asia? No, that's not Asia. That would have been sweeter. That would have been sweeter. But that was a nice move. Oh, man. Chelsea Gray. That's what Chelsea Gray does. Nah, she does that. I don't know how, but she does that. Man, grandmama still knocking down shots. I didn't want to see that, man. I like the momentum at the end of these quarters. And Sheila, thank you so much for the 1999. I think, oh, let me hear what she says here. She has 6 assists. She ties the season high. Yeah, she again, thank you so much, Sheila. She's congested. Notice it during she definitely in her last 2 interviews and the pregame interview as well, she didn't seem to have the energy. So I have to agree with you that something was definitely off. She looked really tired and she didn't sound like herself. So I wouldn't be surprised, but she's not going to make any excuses, of course. She's going to keep playing, but she definitely didn't seem herself. But she looked pretty good there in that interview. Thank you so much, Ruth, for gifting a membership to the show. I'm telling you, members of this channel are extremely, extremely generous. I appreciate you all so much. Yeah. Likely though, Mellow Yellow, if she's not feeling well, she's probably trying to preserve her. And if she's cold with all those assists, whoo! I know one of the games, couple games ago, she had said that she was winded and she had motioned for a sub. So a lot of things we don't see. So I'm not sure. But it sounded to me like she might need to catch her breath since she came right back in. But we got Howard at 5. We got Aaliyah with 10 points already, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Kelsey Mitchell has 2 points. She's taken 2 shots. She also has a steal. We got a steal from Lexi as well and 3 rebounds. And CeCe with 6 assists already. And she's taken 4 shots, 3 of which were 3-pointers. And she's played 8 of the 10 minutes. Brianna Turner came in. She gave us 2 points and 1 rebound. And Sophie came in for 5 minutes, took 1 shot. So she's 0 for 1. She's got 4 rebounds, 1 steal. So looking at the rebound situation, Indiana has 12 rebounds. 4 of them are offensive rebounds. Not bad there. And the Aces have 11 to our 12, so that's close. But they also have, offensive rebounds. We have 4 offensive rebounds, and they have 4 offensive rebounds. So Indiana shooting 45.5% from the field, pretty good. And a lot of that, of course, is they're taking high percentage shots. They're getting layups. They've missed quite a few chippies. And the Aces only shooting 38%. 8 for 21, and yet it's still just a 1-point game. You're gonna have to turn it up. This is the Aces. These are the Aces, as CeCe just said. Yeah, Michelle, 6 assists in the first quarter. They said she's tied, and 4 of them the ball. She's tied her own season high. Mimi, they do look better today. They've missed a few chippies, but they definitely look better. Their defense looks better. Hannah said, yes, they look better, but Turner. Come on, let's go. Jess is a new member. Welcome, Jess. Woo, that was a brick. Come on, Sophie. All right, that was a short interview. That's good. Lloyd. Oh, I'm sure they're they're managing Asia's minutes, I'm imagining, with her just getting back the other day. Too easy, and nobody on the weak side. Way to hustle, Colson. CC behind the back off the screen from AB to AB. AB kicks it back up top. CC was going to step back, but it fakes the step back, gets it to Aaliyah. These two together, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I can say whatever y'all want about AB, but the connection, Just Jules, they are in sync. These two. CC faked that shot. Nice rip. Oh, get it up, give it up, give it. Oh, man. Good hands, AB. She had cookies for a minute, for a second. All right, Jess, I'm glad you're back. Me Bounds has 8 rebounds already. My name is Me Bounds. Michael T. Michael T. Thank you so much for that too, T. Appreciate you. Go, Kelsey, with the 3. It is a thing of beauty, Ruth. It is. Asia, hands off. They got Sid, cookies, 2-on-1, 2-on-1, spacing. Spacing is a problem, guys. There's a reason why you're supposed to spread out. If you are too close, one person can guard 2 people. Well, she wasn't even given. I mean, I know she missed the shot, but she wasn't given the ball in a good position. So she was under the basket trying to do a little reverse thing. It is 7:49 to go in this second quarter. But these are the chippies they're missing. She missed a layup, but that pass wasn't pretty. They were too close. Come on, CC. Gives it to AB. AB puts it up. Doesn't get the roll, but there's Tosh. Come on, Tosh. Straight up, good defense. She missed the layup. Asia's just off today. Wow. Caitlin to the rack. Put it up, baby. Put it up. And she missed the layup. Oh, my goodness. And it cost you on the other end. Listen, it's one thing if your three's not falling, but now you're missing layups. There she is. Gets the ball. She's not going to let it stop her and gets to the rack. That's what she needs to do. Yeah, she missed the layup, but she just made one. Once she sees that go in, it'll open things up. She'll be all right. I'm glad she didn't hold back. After the layup, she shook it off. Offensive rebound. TC's still down. Evans. 28-28, 6:10 to go. Nice pass. Nice pass. Beautiful. These two today, y'all. These two today. Thank you, Rich, for that. I appreciate you. Out on Asia. It stays here? No. Thank you, Rich. I don't know if I've ever seen Caitlin miss a layup like that. All right, so it's 30-28 Indiana. Now we can look at the box score again. Let's see. Asia Wilson. Asia is 1 for 7. Now, granted, of course, she was out, came back the last game, but looks like she's out of her groove. She does have 3 rebounds, and assists, a steal, and a block, but 2 points, 1 for 7. Aaliyah Boston with 14 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Kelsey's with 5. CeCe with 2 points, 8 assists, though. Unbelievable. 1 steal. Thank you, Mimi Porter. I appreciate that. She says CeCe plus AB equals beautiful. That's true. I missed someone else, I think. Who else did I miss? Let me scroll back up here. Angie Breedlove with the $49.99. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Doug says, thank you for that 5, Doug. He says, do any of the Fever players ever jump for rebounds? It's ridiculous. Well, more than jumping, you got to put a body on somebody. That's why some little people can get rebounds over bigger people. You get in position, you reverse pivot, and you back out. You don't. Rebounding really should not be a jumping match. It should be a position match. Straight Fighter, I got 3 words for you. Bow, bow, bow. Thank you so much. I'm sure Leah Boston will appreciate that. Thank you for that 10. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Let's get it going. Freedom says, I like Minnesota, but not their coach. Yeah, Minnesota, I like them too. I like Courtney Williams and, of course, Nafisa Collier. Jessica says, get the hardship player back, please. Sydney Colston's been doing a good job off the bench, though. I got to give it to her since Ari left. Wait till the Fever play Minnesota before you call Minnesota to win it all. I say go Indiana. One thing about Reeve, though, I mean, we know she can run her mouth and stuff, but she advocates for her players, that's for sure. She'll take the fine from about the officiating. Berger was dropped by the Sparks. Yes, I saw that the other day. I wish she could get a break. Martha says, I wonder if CeCe's quad is bothering her, maybe soreness or the eye poke from earlier this week. I don't know. She sounds congested and stuff. So my guess is it's probably more of that. So I'll probably try to get her some rest. And if they can get a lead, they'll be able to get more rest because White says that's what she wants to do with the Commissioner's Cup coming. Way to hustle. Uh-oh, Colson is still down. She got hit in the face. Asia elbow? Or did she just bang her head? I don't know what happened.
Both players just diving in the process.
I can't tell what happened. I think they would have one more day to grab Ari, I think. I'm going to tell you, don't be surprised if there's some shock going on here between Ari and another member of the Fever. I'm just saying. I'm just kind of wondering. Short. Wow, Asia's really off. Sid is pushing it, but she's out of control. Okay. I didn't even see the ball. I thought the ball was under the basket.
It was. She pushed it out.
Good job, Lexi. Good hands, good hands, good hands. Their defense is so much better. It is 28-33 Indiana. Caitlin Clark's never beaten this team. It's time to do it. Give it a ball. Give it to her. Give it to her. There it is. Go to work against your Gamecock. She's scoring against her fellow Gamecock. Aaliyah's playing with confidence. You got Asia up top. Aaliyah's on her. Now she want to go back on Aaliyah. And she misses again. Oh, nice look. Oh, nice look. And notice Kelsey did not put the ball on the floor. Did not put the ball on the floor. Just take the pass, 1, 2, and up. Watch it. Watch it. 1, 2, up. Beautiful. On the right side, too. Okay. Oh, where is it? There it is. The towel has arrived. This towel gets as much love as the Indiana Fever. Every game is a home game with this towel. Okay, Freedom says, I'm going to go on the record and apologize for calling Aaliyah soft. She's cooking the best player in the league, LOL. There you go. And Freedom, other people need to join you because they spend hours dogging Aaliyah Boston. They spend hours. And all she has done is say, I'm coming out and I'm going to play. Nikki says, so I appreciate that, Freedom. Nikki says, AB saying, I am the best Gamecock. There you have it. She is off. And, of course, she was out with the concussion I think she had, right? Kara says, excellent, Freedom. Both stars are off. Rib Tip says it's true. Both of them are off. Clay says, and I got to process this. Clay says, CC and AB go together like Chinese food and chocolate pudding. I think they always do serve the chocolate pudding in the buffet, right? That's really, really good. Straight Fighter says, AB shutting Asia down. Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe it had nothing to do with her being off. Maybe AB is making AW off. Tool says, AB, Boston to Asia, I'm the star now. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes, yes. Kara says, I'm wearing my AB shirt today. I'm telling you, I need a shirt or something for like, obviously, CC. I need me some Sophie stuff, if you can find any out there anymore. AB, Lexi, Kelsey. We got CC, AB, Lexi, Sophie, Kelsey. I never realized how many E's we have on this team. Mimi, thank you. Says, like what we are seeing, y'all. I agree. We got to push. We got to push. It's a game of runs. Thank you so much for this. So, yeah, we got CC, Kelsey, Lexi, AB, Sophie, and Tosh. Oh, it's halftime. Somehow I didn't realize it was starting. It was halftime. I wish we didn't have to do halftime because we got to push past the third quarter. Third quarter. Nan Chuck, thank you so much. New Chuck, where'd it go? All right, let me catch some of you guys up here. Oh, it's not halftime. They're telling you what they're going to talk about at halftime. All right, so Mimi says, like we're seeing, I missed somebody I wanted to. First, Freedom says 1 star has 8 assists so far. The other only has 3 rebounds, along with now 4 points. I'd say one of those stars is still productive despite only having 2 shots. That's true. That's true. Straight Fighter, Chinese food and chocolate pudding sounds like a recipe for a long time in the bathroom. You're probably right. Okay, finally, y'all. She had missed 11 in a row between the last two games.
10.
I think she took another one after that. I don't know. You might be right.
I thought that's what I heard him say.
Yeah, 7 and then 3. So yes, CC, that's what we needed. Adrienne, how do I get my name a cool color too? I wanted a sticker. LOL. I'm your $49.99 girl. Angie, I appreciate that so much. So to get your name in the sticker, you just have to join. So if you go into the description of this video, it'll have that join link. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're not talking about membership? There's Asia. She misses. Come on, rebound. You're not talking about membership. You're talking about like a super sticker. Yeah, how come yours doesn't show up like green and stuff? I don't know. I thought you meant, oh, your name. Yeah, your name. You have to join. You have to be a part of membership, and it differentiates in that way. I'll put the link up at halftime. Offensive foul. Let me find that right now. Here it is. So Angie, that's the link for the different memberships that you can check out. And I appreciate the $49.99. You be hooking me up. I appreciate you. 2:28 to go, 40-32. Leah bringing the ball up. Hands off to Kelsey. Kelsey, she should have gotten there over the top. Over the top. There it is. Over the top. Oh, my. That was not a good pass. That wasn't a good pass. That's a Leah with good hands. Wow, Angie, you don't waste time. Thank you for joining membership. Appreciate that. Welcome. Cece took that rebound away like she was on triple double watch. Uh-oh. Back to AB. To Kelsey. From the elbow, picks up her dribble. Skip pass to Lexi. 6 on the shot clock. Over the top. Nice cut. Put it up. Play. Shot clock violation. She flashed, but it was too late. Oh, V from ID. Welcome to membership. Appreciate you. Welcome, V from ID, Idaho. It never dawned on me that was Idaho. Why is that a foul? That was all ball. That was not a foul. Asia Wilson special whistle. Triple teaming her. 42-32 Indiana. Where's the foul? Oh, she got her arm. She did get her arm. I got to say, she got her arm. I say play on, but she got her arm. Yes, Angie, you're official. You are in green. But I think I like that little pink and burgundy was pretty good too. All right, 1:13 to go in the half. 42-34 Indiana. Let's push. Do not let them go on a run to end this half. Caitlin says, don't go. She should have taken that first. She hesitated on that shot. She had the open look. The outlaw, hello from the road. All right, Sophie's back in.
It's not a minute now. And there's a whistle on the floor. That's another foul on Hall. Hall just trying
Lexi.
to be physical with Jackie Young, but definitely limiting her freedom of movement. So this is making the
Exactly, Jules. No stupid fouls. Janice, I hope she's not. She had daylight. I'm surprised. She's in pass mode right now. You know, she's got such a connection with AB, but that was a little bit much right there. Jackie, tie your shoes young. Dark Knight, you're right. They should have a bigger lead. They gave that turnover to CC instead of AB. Oh, I think it was. Well, I'm not sure it wasn't hers. Caitlin with the step back, short. CC can shoot from the parking lot, but she's short on the mid-range. Asia Wilson, don't let her heat up. Keep it up. Keep it up. 90. There is a 8-second differential between shot clock and half clock. A little less than 8 seconds. Gets the screen. Steps back. Misses. Ooh. Rebound. No basket. CC need to change her shoes, Michael says. 8 assists, tied second, tied for season high in any half. She had 6 at after the first quarter. The ref is nothing worth really talking about. Nothing worth talking about. AB 18 points at the half. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Going into halftime with the lead, the third quarter, makes me a little bit nervous, but we're gonna be all right. All right. So Wada says CC looks like she has the yips. What is the yips? What do you mean about Arian and another Fever player having issues or something? No, not issues with each other. I'm just saying I won't be surprised if a player doesn't come back or something and Ari comes. That's all that I got on that. Not saying it'll be. I'm saying I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. I don't know. Because we don't know. Kara says DB is good bye-bye. I mean, I don't know, but it's just a feeling that I just have with her. But I could be wrong. I mean, I wish her well. I don't know what is going on with her family or anything like that. So hopefully with DB, it's just, hopefully it's not that serious, but I don't know. Somebody, King's Kid Girl says somebody get CC a can of spinach. What's up, Nate? I think tomorrow's the 10th day that they would be able to bring her back if they released somebody. I think it's tomorrow, but then otherwise they'd have to wait to July if they plan to bring her back. Inger says that's why I was wondering if they played Turner to see if they want to keep her. I don't know. I heard Rebecca Lobo say something about looks like they were looking for some more height. Iron Duke, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say that because I'm not sure, but I just have this feeling that I just put it like this. I wouldn't be surprised. And I wouldn't be surprised if it were not her decision. Oh, I love DB too. I don't want her to go. I'm not saying I want her to go. I'm not saying I want her to go. I'm saying I would not be surprised. Do I think her leg is bothering her? No, I think she's too smart to be out there and playing if there's a tear or something. So I don't think that's it. I think some people have bad games sometimes. They have bad stretches sometimes. And you can tell she hasn't been sounding well. So Ruth says spinach for CC, $5. She gives me $5 so CC can get spinach. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. DD leaves on Tuesday. We need Bree to play. Yeah, good point. Somebody said we should have kept. Someone said we should have kept Wheeler. Well, Wheeler wasn't playing. It's sort of like this. You never know, right? Wheeler wasn't balling out like she's apparently doing right now. Just as you have a Bonner who was playing so extremely well throughout her career, but she was having trouble getting into the groove this year after they brought her in. Sometimes it's like that, but you have no way of knowing. So I can't really blame them for not keeping Wheeler because you can't see the future. In the same way that I don't blame them from taking Bonner, even though she's 37, because you can't see the future. So you just go, you make decisions that you can make at the time and see how they go. Donna said, call CC lunch lady because she's out there feeding everybody. That's good. She is with 8 assists. Tracy, she does sound like she has a cold. Some people say she has allergies. I have no idea. Nikki says, I heard Ari turn down Chicago. I believe Ari's going to turn down everybody because I don't think they let her go without some kind of deal for her to come back and just say, hang out and wait. Because remember, who else needed a point? Who else picked up? Who picked up a point guard? Oh, Golden State brought Caitlin Chen back. So you mean to tell me that they would have given Chen, that they wouldn't have asked Ari before they asked Caitlin Chen? I have a feeling she turned it down, but I don't know. So much speculation. We can't say that they're going around telling their business because a lot of stuff on the hush-hush. Yolanda says, Wheeler wasn't getting much playing time. Yeah, there's a reason for that, though. There's a reason. It's sort of like the player that you're playing pickup basketball with, and they start complaining because you don't pass them the ball, and they're like, I'm open. I'm like, there's a reason why nobody's guarding you. You're not a problem. So I don't know. But Wheeler she was a good teammate, but, she wasn't doing what she's apparently doing this year. Yeah, Cynthia, what we heard about DB is that they said she's doing well, is all that they said. What was happening last time Indiana defeated Las Vegas was Indiana hasn't beaten Las Vegas since 2019. Wow. They said she's day to day. Adrienne, if you could tell CC one thing at halftime, what would you tell her? What a great question, Vanette. I would tell her to keep doing what she's doing. I would tell her to keep passing the ball like she's passing because she's already passing the mess out of the ball. I would tell her to keep looking for her shots. They'll fall. And I would tell her to try to find easy ways to get 2 points. Get to the line, go to the basket, see the ball go through a few times, and she'll gain more confidence. But a player like CC, just do what you're doing, and continue to facilitate, and your game will come to you. Any chance CC legs bother her? Oh, that's just Jules 199. Appreciate that. I don't think she would be playing if it was still bothering her. I think she might be having trouble with she didn't sound like herself, and people have been saying that for a few days. Teddy says we need to play all 4 quarters. Let's go. Yes, Teddy, you need to write a song about that, Teddy. Teddy on the drums too. Teddy's the one that song I played that time in the car. Yeah. She's like, we need to play all 4 quarters. I was like, yeah, write that song, Teddy. Write that song. Yeah. Kara said, I would tell her to just be you, CC, and breathe. I agree, Kara. That's good. I agree. Let's go in that locker room, Kara. Can they wire us into the locker room? But I don't think they're not going to overcoach her. Like your shooters shoot, right? So her shot's going to fall. She'll do other things in the meantime. Doris, do I think she wants to leave? I don't know what's going on in her family situation, so I'm not saying that. But outside of that, I would say that she's probably, not that she wants to leave, but she's probably disappointed in her performance. She had already even said, like, these young bucks, right? I'm 37, and the pace that they play with, it's not what she's used to. Connecticut was more defense, right? Stephanie White had them defense because, that was the personnel. They weren't a running team. And Bonner already said that, right? So I think she struggled a little bit about that. But I don't know that she wants to leave. But I don't know. Would it be a situation? Remember last year when Katie Lou was stinking up the joint, and Katie Lou went to Coach Sides and said, "Keep me out of the game. I'm hurting the team." Yep, she came by to watch the game, Inger. She's here. Yep. But remember when Katie Lou was so sacrificial and that's when she went out of the starting lineup. Because she was just not playing well. And she had a baby not that long before. She was really having trouble. And she was the one who went to Sides. I had given Sides the credit for doing it. And then Sides told on herself and said that it was Katie Lou who went to her and said, so I don't know. I don't know if Bonner feels like, man, I'm hurting the team. But it's just total speculation. Carrie, member for 3 months. Kelly Marie, I think you've been a member for more than 3 months, Kelly Marie, haven't you? Either way, I'm so glad you're here. Kelly Marie says, I spent $500 ticket to see CC. Oh, you did? You went to the Valkyries game. She said, I didn't get to witness the Logo Threes. The Valks fans are ruthless toward the Fever. Yeah, it's probably about as hard to play there as it is for other people to play in Indiana. They have sold out like every game. They're wild and loud. Thank you. Thank you for your membership, Kelly. All of your support all the time. Jilly is saying 16 assists. That would be beautiful. Somebody called it in the beginning. Was it you who called it, Jilly, in the beginning? Carol says, I think DB was having a hard time getting winded easily and went to find out why she wasn't getting better endurance. She's 37. She's 37. She's trying to play with the team who wants to run. Kevin Reynolds, super sticker. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Kevin. Father Time, thank you for that 5. Watching from Guam. I am the rebound question guy. Oh, excellent. So you got my response then. You got my response from Guam. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. It's amazing. All over. We got Guam. We get the Philippines. We get, where else? So much. Inger says, hello, Adrienne's friend. I think you're there. She's waving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I'm a little late on that.
Hi.
Hello, Adrienne's friend. I think you're there. Yep, she's stealing my television. People who don't want to buy their own what is it? Cable?
Yeah.
People who
streaming
don't
service.
People who don't want to buy their own streaming service go to their friend's house and use their streaming service. Like I go to her house and borrow eggs. Everybody needs something. Martha said, Christy. Is Martha C?
Oh, Martha.
Yeah, Martha.
I know her.
You know Martha is Inga again. Inger. Yes. All right. Kara says, I think DB is a good player, but not the right fit for the Fever play. And she realizes that. That's what I'm wondering, Kara. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because she left when Ari was released. Something just, and again, I could be wrong. Something tells me maybe she opted out so that they could keep her, or they told her, I don't know. I would let Bree go before I would let DeWanna Bonner go. That's why I said maybe it's her decision. I don't know. And maybe I'm just off my rocker. Third quarter is going to be a defense clinic for the Fever. CC Shot will come back. Go Fever. Thank you, Adrienne, for your talent and expertise. Love your show. Thank you, Letty. I appreciate that so much. Means a lot. Nate, wishing you better health. Did I miss Nate's? Nate, you not doing well? Wish you well as well. Oh, Cynthia says, I have VIP tickets. I can't work like this. Say bye. She gonna go to her chair. It's not the basement though.
At least I don't have to be in the basement.
In the dungeon.
In a dungeon.
Dang.
Bye, everybody. I'm not wanted.
Oh. Last time it was, I'm going to sit here and not say nothing. Now everybody's asking for her.
All right. They like me.
They like me. Cynthia says, I have VIP tickets to Fever home games. Second row. Wow. It's amazing. See, good for you, Cynthia. That would be cool. Agamemnon says, I think DB is a mom with boys. That explains all. They're twins too, right? They're twins. I like what DB was bringing to the floor. Don't quote me. Like, I'm not saying I know anything because I know nothing, which is amazing to me because you know how difficult it is to keep news out from getting out. And with her, it's not, I mean, which is good. I mean, personal should be personal, but it's just rare. But no, I'm just speculating that what could be, but I don't know. We're at halftime and the score is 42 Indiana, 36 Las Vegas. Indiana won the first quarter by 1, won the second quarter by 5. Thus the 6-point lead. David Hale, I'm here for the appetizer. Fever win, then on to a yes sirs win. Adrienne, you are the best. Thank you, David. I appreciate that, 10. And yes, Pacers at 7 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock Eastern. Michael T says a real person. I think they're talking about you. Are you talking about her being a real person? I'm so far behind the comments. I don't know. Oh, Donna says, hi, Christy.
Oh,
Straight Fighter said, hi. I wasn't scrolling up enough.
Donna Boy.
Donna Robinson. You don't know.
Oh.
It could be more than one Donna. We know, right?
Maybe since Martha. Oh, maybe
Yeah. No, Martha's a moderator too.
Oh, that's right.
Georgianne, thank you so much for the $9.99. Appreciate that. Thank you.
And yes, I am a real person.
Yes, she's a real person. Hi, Christy from Martha again. Oh, maybe I went backwards. Oh, Kara says, hiya, Christy. Nice to see you. Clay says, that's what friends are for. Probably about me borrowing your eggs and you borrowing my TV.
Pretty much.
AR eggs, you getting the better end of the deal. Exactly. Bruce says, Christy, you are so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so here's the thing. So Christy never watched the WNBA, and then she got interested, and so it's like I know them now. I know the players. I know their names.
Because they know I do the thumbnails.
No, but she does. So Christy does my thumbnails for me. She's on the payroll. She does my thumbnails. And because she does my thumbnails, she has learned who the players are. Because she knows who the players are, she's become interested.
And it's fun to watch.
In watching. Yes.
And Sophie's my favorite.
And she lives so close. So, yeah, Sophie's her favorite. All right, we got a miss. All right, we're ready. Semper says, Adrienne, I came over here to your live because you're more optimistic than another live stream. You need to live stream every game, please. Thank you, Semper-Fi. Appreciate that. I do want it to be fun. We do yell at the television and stuff, but I do want it to be a positive atmosphere for sure. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Cece way out. Misses everything. Wow. Did you see that? Tula says that was so bad. At least she got her passing. Wow. There's Asia. She didn't sound good.
And if she has allergies, she can be like allergy meds and it's making her
I don't know.
not being able to focus good.
Lexi to Natasha. Nice. All right. She grabbed that pass up. She needs to see it fall. I spoke too soon. You're right. Good hands. Cookies. All right, Cece. Just play your game. Here's AB on the attack. Nice high off the glass. Gets fouled.
Boston. A little fake handoff and then a drive left and to get into the.
She had a 3 fall the second quarter. She saw it already. She better see it again.
She's a terrific passer, and she can also create space for herself. Has been an elite finisher this season in particular.
Go, Leah.
Well, Rebecca, you just say it. She's an elite finisher this year because last year.
Okay, the first one's good. 8:24 on the clock. First foul shots for the Fever of the game. I was wondering if they had shot any. Boston's giving Asia no respect. She said, Here comes Young. Jewel Lloyd drops it. Here comes CC. Calls for the screen. Picks up her dribble. There's Lexi. Good defense from Gray. Grandmama with the good defense. 1 on the shot clock. AB. Short. Back. Hustle back. Oh, that's it. Okay, that's our ball. Oh, wow. I'm glad they called that. And then Caesar just keeps on stepping. You guys already gave it away. I already know what's going to happen right here. There you go. That's what we need to see. Ball go in the hole. She's going to take it like it comes to her. Get out of here with that mess. Way to go, Tosh. CC called for the ball. I don't know if you heard CC, but oh my goodness, the pass. Oh my goodness, the pass. Jump ball. The pass, y'all. That's what you call threading the needle. Nope, she didn't even check Semper. She like just looked because she's frustrated. Little Kelsey among the trees. But the pass was beautiful. My goodness. Lexi don't get a foul. Grandmama with the ball. Here's Young. Loses it. She walked like an old lady. That's Chelsea Gray. Yep. I got everybody calling her grandma. And if you know who she is, you'll know why. That's her right there running to the ball. That's her with the ball. Yep, that shot. It is 42-48. So we're still where we were at halftime, up 6. Beautiful pass and the hesitation finish. My goodness gracious. How many assists does Caitlin Clark have? Aaliyah has 22 and she's 10 for 13 from the field. 3-point play. She's got 9 assists. Wow. Oh, please, Asia, you make one play and you want to flex. V says CC has 100 assists. Let's see what she has. She does have 9 assists, only 7 points. 2 rebounds, 1 steal, and the ball in her hand. Let's go. She's got Asia on her, 22 on 22. Oh, my goodness. Lexi to AB to Tosh, who kicks it out. We got a break on that one. 5 on the shot clock. Yeah, she's sniffing a lot. Yeah. Well, she had 8 at the half, so they missed a few, I think. She had good passes, but they didn't finish. Is there no end to her talents? That's another assist. That's a different kind of assist. There's water, there's sweat on the floor or something on the floor. Oh, for sure, Doris. She will. Aaliyah's like, I'm ready. Let's go. So CC will inbound. There's Lexi. Kicks it out to Kelsey and hits it. They had 5 on the shot clock. That was beautifully executed. They knew exactly what was up. Asia hesitated. Misses. Good job, Lex. Come on, CC. 53-45. She got Asia on her. Keep your dribble. Nope. Nice fake. Nice fake, Aaliyah. Off the glass. Can't get it to go. Jewel Lloyd with the ball. Jackie Young pulls up. Woo! Aaliyah and the DJ Arrington eyelashes ain't it. I don't mind them. Hers don't look. Well, I don't mind them for anybody. Their eyes, they do what they want. But I don't. Aaliyah's isn't like over the top. Like she doesn't look like Mr. Snuffleupagus. Some of them look like Mr. Snuffleupagus, you know. But hers are just like just a little, moderate. Nice pat. You didn't need the extra pass, Aaliyah. Sophie. Nothing. Oh, come on now. Foul. Somebody said Afro, don't go too far now. That's a low. Kathy says Cheryl Miller is at the game. The legend. Oh, that was kickball. Kickball. There's Asia. Oh, nice little double and recovery. Stay on your feet. Sid, stay on your feet. Good job, Soph. Outlet. No, don't want to see this. So Cece's getting a breather. Greg cracks me up. Always trying to do the lookaways. 53-47, 4:20 to go. Colson with the ball. Chelsea Gray just pushed Aaliyah. Aaliyah sets the screen for Kelsey, who comes off the curl. Over the top. Nope. And Asia's all over her. And Becky Hammond's whining and complaining with her blazer and her sneakers. Mr. Snuffleupagus, Gwen. It's the only way I can explain it. When I see Dejanay, I'm like, Becky Hammond's trying to give it to the officials. Yeah, she's frustrated. Asia has 11 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. AB with 22 points on 10 of 14 shooting, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. So time check is 4:09 to go in the third quarter. 53 Indiana, 47 Las Vegas. So it's still a 6-point game. We have not inched forward in this game. It was a 6-point game at the half. It's a 6-point game now. Indiana won the first quarter by 1, the second quarter by 5, and now both teams have 11 in the third quarter. 6-point game. We got to pull away. It's not just CC who talks to the refs for sure. For sure. Freedom says Asia's not used to this. AB taking it to her. AB is doing what AW does to everyone. Tell it. Yes, indeed. Carrington is not playing today. They say she's injured. Man, it sounds somewhat familiar. Speaking of the WNBA other games, let's see what we got going on. We have, today is the 22nd. We got a 22 going against a 22 on 22. Chicago is up 2 on Atlanta. They just played a couple nights ago, right? And they almost beat them. I went to the other room and came back, and they lost by 20. 59-57 on that one. Dallas 45, Washington 40. It amazes me, some of these teams that are like, that Indiana has such a hard time with. Then they play these other teams like Chicago or Dallas or something, and then they let them hang around. Everybody gets up for Indiana. Indeed. Yep. Maggie says, let's see if Adrienne Wilson starts getting special whistles. That's why I want to pull away. We never want to leave it in the hands of where the officials can sway this thing one thing or another, one way or another. Tracy Scott, welcome to membership. Appreciate you. Thank you. Asia being 4th in voting bothers me, though. It just proves she has more fans than I thought. You would think with the person, though, who was supposed to be the greatest in the world, you would think that she would be 1. But, you know. Yeah, Sky's winning, but they've been winning before, and then that's it. Straight Fighter, doesn't AB remind you of Alyssa Thomas in the paint today? Comments. Talking about my comments. Thank you for that 5, Straight Fighter. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't. I have a hard time comparing anybody to AT. And that's probably because I find her so dangerous. Yes, Martha. I heard what Martha said. Thank you, Martha. Okay, Leah. Backing down Asia. Offensive foul. Did she hook her? It looked like she hooked her. Shot clock back. Shot clock? Huh? Or 5 seconds in the paint? 3 seconds? I'm so confused. Good hands. Judy, welcome to membership. Appreciate you. Yeah. Oh, okay. So maybe that was 3 seconds. Oh, man. Come on, Indiana. It's a 4-point game with 3:31 to go in the third quarter. Third quarter is like tough. CC. They're all over her. Jackie Young. Caitlin goes up. There you go. Get to the line. Get to the line.
Guards can post up to Jackie Young when she gets the ball here. Just go create the contact, create the space. Absolutely legal. Different rules when you got your back to the basket at the post area in terms of contact. Just does a great job creating that space.
Her turnover was the shot clock. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. Thank you. That's why I was so confused. 9 points. 9 points to 9 assists. Let's go, CC. And this is what I'm saying. We know that she's not playing a really great game. Last game, she almost had a triple-double, and she didn't play a good game. This game, she's going to have a double-double. And so far, it hasn't been a great game either. That's why stats can lie. And you just got to put together a good game. I think fourth quarter, CC going to take over. There's Jackie. Here comes Caitlin. 3:08 to go. 4-point game still. We got Chelsea Gray hanging on her. CC, tell her. Show her, CC. Yo, you just had baby CC taking grandmama to school. She's like, they put grandmama on me? That's an insult. Asia Wilson. Rebound. You got to rebound. Nobody boxed out her. Rebound. Good job, CC. Is that Jackie Young foul? Look at CC on. Look at CC do that. Little turn, fade away. Turner kicks it out. Oh, Colson, come on. I'm trying to figure out why Turner didn't put that up. Timeout. 2:22. Timeout with 2:22. Thank you, Doretta. I appreciate that. I want a Jackie Young jersey, but not with the Aces, Kelly Marie. We need one that says something about tie your shoes. 4-point game. So we have gone -2 since the half. Some bad decisions. Turner got the ball in good position, put the ball up, draw the foul. I get the idea of kicking it out. But, sometimes get to the line. Make it easy for yourself. April Holt. We got another April in the house. April, welcome to membership. You are welcome. It should never have gotten to Colson. She should have taken the basket. I agree, Summer. She should have put that up. I know she's trying to do the extra pass, but come on, get to the foul line. Do something. Mimi, Colson, and Turner out. Colson's been doing all right, but that was definitely a drop the ball there. Thank you, Mimi. Appreciate that. Lynn says we need to run. We can't run if we don't get stops, right? So we better get some stops. This is that third quarter. Agamemnon says, I believe in Bree Turner. I think we're gonna have to give you the last name of Faith, like Clay Faith. Why are we seeing Turner in the game? We need bodies, I guess. Height. Yeah, Justice Turner has a height to go to the basket. She need to put that up. Oh, that's gonna be that's a Colson turnover. Okay, Sheila, member, welcome. Yep. Is it Ken Joe? Said Aaron will be back tomorrow. I bet you we're gonna see that. Good job, Sophie. I bet you we're gonna see that announcement signed, Ari McDonald, along with the announcement of who left. Chicago, maybe. Is Chicago on League Pass? She just took Turner to school. Asia Wilson. Caitlin got a screen. She's got Asia on her. Take it to her. Oh, shake and bake. Step back. Thought about it. Oh, my goodness. The pass. Lexi, you got to get that. Cece did like that. I don't know if she's mad at herself or what, but that pass should have been gotten, though. Judy won. One now or none if they wait till July. And now it's a 2-point game. Sad out of a timeout. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Sophie with the screen. CC gets it taken. And there's a tie game. Nope. Sophie's smart. She broke that up. Kick ball. That's worth it. Said Dana Evans not getting that. Good job. James says you don't have ESPN. James, you better get you a friend who does have ESPN. That's how come my friend Christy's here. Get you a friend. Asia, Aaliyah on her travels. And Asia got a technical? You know Asia really doesn't want to lose to Caitlin Clark, right? She don't want to lose, period. But, you know, definitely don't want to lose. All right, 39 seconds on the shot clock. CC all the way to the basket. All the way to the basket. Yeah, she said, put Asia on me. Put her on me. They said she got a tech, but apparently not. Now Asia going to try to take it personal and draws the foul. 4-point game with 25 seconds. Yeah, there's that drive. Oh, she had Lloyd on her, and then she blew by Lloyd, so Asia picked her up. And once she turned that corner, it's over. 25 seconds to go in this third quarter. Jess, she was listening to your halftime request. Asia makes the first. 58-61. Third quarter momentum swing. We see it very often. Asia misses the second. Rebound, Lexi. 22. So it's like less than a second differential. CC with Asia on her. Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass. $61-58. So 3-point lead. They were up twice that. What's up with Dantas today? What's up? Why are they giving it to Don? Why are they giving Turner Dantas's minutes usually? I don't need the tool. They have cut our lead by 3 into half. She missed that, but I got to have some grace for AB because she's balling out, man. I just saw Dantas, Freedom. I just saw her. So that was Asia's little sideline interview. Didi is listed in the box score. Okay, so she did play, and I don't remember. No, she's not. She's not in the box score. She has not played, but I just saw her on the sideline. Nope, she's not gone. I mean, if that wasn't her, I don't know who that was. Asia's so unlikable. She's like, I feel bad. And notice what she said, right? Notice what she said. She said it's not so much their defense. It's just me. I'm just not knocking down shots. Okay, Asia, has nothing to do with AD busting you down. If it makes you feel better. Atlanta's only up by 2 on Chicago at the end of the third. Well, last time I looked, Jules, Chicago was up, so that's a good turnaround. Didi's about to leave, so they're preparing. If Didi is leaving, then whoever's taking her place needs the floor time. She leaves on the 25th. Yeah, I just saw her. They're letting Turner play a show on TV before they let her go. Dan says they're letting her play before they let her go tomorrow. You might not be wrong. You might not be wrong. But they better be going for this win. I don't know when she leaves. Tammy already left. Tammy didn't play in the Valkyries game. She's leaving on Tuesday. You guys are, between all of us, we get all the facts. Thank you. Johnson is there to tell Turner you gotta make these shots. All right, we gotta pull away. Well, Danny, at least this time she didn't say it's. I love my teammates. I know you guys say she's the best in the world and all that, and I appreciate that, but that's I don't want to be great for you guys. I don't want to be great for you guys. I want to be great for my team. I want to be great for my team, and I show up every night, and it's hard as beep. I mean, it's hard as beep. Remember that speech? I want to be great. I want to be great. I want to be great for you guys. No offense. I don't want to be great for you guys, but I want to be great for my team. I want to be a great teammate. And I tell you right now, it's hard as beep. I mean, it's hard as beep. You guys remember that speech? Unconventional. I did the whole unconventional. Remember my unconventional awards? I did that. If you guys go to the playlist, you should go back and watch my unconventional awards that I did after the 2024 season. This was mad funny. Here we go, fourth quarter. It's time to turn it up. Dantas is on the bench. All right, we're on defense.
Vegas, as you see, they have not lost in Indiana since 2019. That was before the pandemic. It was a long time ago. 15
It's Jackie Young, and she tries to get it down low. Is that Stokes?
13 points and 9 assists this afternoon.
CC has 13 and 9. See, 13, man. She just, like, it don't look like she is, that many. Here we go. CC with the ball. She can't call for it. AB with the screen. AB should roll the other way. There it is. There. She managed to seal her behind her, but she couldn't grab it. All right, shake it off. Yeah, CC has 9 assists. All the way to the basket. 1 point game. 9:08 to go. 1 point game. It's a game of run. So CC gave it up. She gave the ball up. Let's see what she does. She's gonna get it back. 12 already on the shot clock. Caitlin misses the shot. Get back. So Vegas can take the lead here. And the shot and the 3. Indiana down, timeout. You got to take a timeout that quick after the quarter. So good. She took the early timeout. Oh, Nye. That's Nye. All right, everybody. We good. It's a game of runs. It's a one possession game. Indiana is shooting 50%. Man, 50% they're shooting, but 43% for the Aces. We lost the third quarter, and so far it's 5-0 in this fourth quarter. We haven't seen Howard in a while, and she was 3 for 3. Where's she hiding at? 17 minutes from her. Boston with 22 points, 10 from Kelsey Mitchell, 7 from Lexi, 13 from Caitlin, 2 from Turner. Sophie hasn't scored. Ooh, Kara. Kara just gifted 5 memberships. Kara the gifter. This is why we call her Kara the gifter, because she's always gifting. So generous. Thank you, Kara, for doing that. And congratulations to those who get that. Nye is a bucket. The difference is at the foul line, Jen said. Let me take a look at that. free throws. Indiana has shot 4 free throws in this entire game. More than twice that for the Aces. 9. Wow. 4 for 4 versus 8 for 9. 2-point game, 8:38 to go. So, guys, remember tonight, the Pacers. It is game 7. The season will end. The NBA season will end tonight. The question is, who will be the champion? Will it be the Indiana Pacers or the OKC Thunder? Straight Fighter, been a member for 5 months. It ain't over until it's over. Hit the like button. That's right. We're winning this game. You know that, right? We are winning this game. And Michelle Bays, $9.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Simper says, I really don't get all the CC hate. Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. Let's go, Fever. Oh, such a pretty lady says, thank you. I was gifted a membership. Welcome. 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 She says, thank you. Yes, I appreciate all the generosity. Am I running live on the Pacers game, Michelle? I don't believe I am. I don't believe I am. I might surprise myself, but I don't think so. So I got a lot going on. All right, let's go. Colson to Caitlin. Here comes Aaliyah with the screen. Over the top. That's there all day. That pass is there all day. And now it's a tie game. That was great out of the timeout. Now we need to stop so we can run. Here comes the screen. 2 on them. Recover. Good help. Good help. Good help. Good rotation. Nope. Left somebody open underneath on the rotations. Man, I used to practice that pass every day with my players, that over the top. I had a player named Jessica Williams. Oh, my goodness. She grabbed that thing all day long. 16th career game with 10-plus assists. Lobo says it's ridiculous what Caitlin does. All right, Lexi's back in. Colson is out. Howard's in. Time to make a push. All right, Caitlin, we need you. Let's go, Fever. Here's Mitchell. Keep your dribble. If she gets that screen, 2-man game between those two. Okay. Nice step through. At that angle, I don't know that you can hit the backboard. Lexi. Let's go. Let's go, Fever. C Smoke said there's no Asia right now. We have to take advantage. Let's go. We all right. We're all right. Down 2. Lloyd misses. Good box out. She was holding Sophie.
Big time.
And they finally called it. That's the Snuffleupagus. That's Snuffleupagus. Asia's back in. You know she wasn't going to rest too long. Boston's getting that rest so she can come back and bust them down. Come on, Howard. Sophie sets the screen. Caitlin, come on, move. So Caitlin sets the screen. Sophie hands off to Lexi. Lexi gets the screen. Back to Caitlin. Caitlin goes around, falling to the left, misses the shot. Stop ball. Good body control from Jackie. That's just 2 buckets. There's a lot of time. 6:42 to go. Nope. No. Howard scares me with the ball. Good defense. Tie. All right, AB back in. Howard needs to get the ball where she can just put it in. If she's got decisions to make, it's a problem. I mean, the idea was right to kick it out, but she just doesn't deliver. She needs the ball, like put it in the basket right there, point blank. Wow, 16-2 run. Moderators, be on the lookout. Grandmama's excited. It's the last time out. Guys, it's a game of runs, right? So there's a lot of time left in the game. 16-2 run, not good, but we're down a little bit. It'll be all right. Is that NVIDIA 4090? Chill with that. Okay? Chill with that. All the fans in the house say, yeah.
Yeah.
All the fans in the house. All the fans in the house who understand it's a game of runs. All the fans in the house. It's Grandma Moss, for real, damn. Because they're not getting stops. I don't know. I keep trying to explain this. I don't know what else to say. Like, if you're getting stops, you're able to run. If you're not getting stops, it's very difficult to run. That's why they were running earlier. They were playing great defense and they were getting stops. I mean, you can try to catch it out of the basket and push it up as much as possible, but you're just making life difficult for yourself when your defense isn't there. So like Houdini said, defense is the key right now. You have to play defense. Your defense will turn into the kind of offense that you want. And right now, with that 16-2 run, defense. Yep, the turnovers and rebounds. We are going to have a run, Brian. We're going to be good. That's a good idea, Adrienne. I say it a lot, but I don't know if it registers all the time. Yep, bad defense, not rebounding. We got to win this. Hasn't been done. They haven't beaten Aces since 2019. Wow, that's something. It's a game of runs, but absolutely, we have to run back. We've got to get on a run ourselves, right? Lucy, thank you for that. Howard is playing like Grandmama, and Grandma is on, and the real Grandma is on fire. Come on, Fever, let's go. If they can get their defense going there, they'll be okay. They got to get the defense going. April says, I need a t-shirt. Yes, indeed. I need a few more t-shirts. Howard's done all right. I mean, Freedom says the negativity is not going to help them win the game. Come on, somebody. Like, you can't crash. You don't want to crash out when the game, it's only what? I mean, it's within reach, but they definitely got to turn it around right now. Just one bomb sounds like a coach. She says, do you want it or not? Come on, let's go. And she was fouled. There you go. There you go. That's good. You stop the clock and you get an opportunity to put points on the board without the clock moving. And a 3-possession game right now, 2-possession game right now, I should say. Let her go to her strong hand. She's been really bad at the free throw line this year. Really bad at and that's not Kelsey Mitchell. I don't know what is going on with. Last time I looked, this team was last in free throws in this league. Not like her at all this year. Of course, I mean, I don't know if it's that finger situation or what. I don't want to hear that word, physicality. Good job. Good job. No, Howard. No, Howard. No, Howard. No, Howard. Ah! She cannot handle the ball. Come on, Mitchell. Get to your left side. And one. There you go. You guys think I'm kidding when I say no, Howard? Every time. She just should not push the ball up the floor. That's right.
Could have made it.
Why didn't she go for the layup?
Right. Yeah, she had it.
Well, at least Kelsey. Come on, Kelsey. Missed again. I don't understand. I know she doesn't understand either, man. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. 3-point game, 1 possession. We're in good shape. Not like that, though. Missed. Rebound. Rebound. Good job. Against the Fever.
Great effort that time by Jewel Boy to crash the offensive glass.
I don't know what Howard does. She shouldn't be handling the ball. Her decision making is not good.
Jewel from the top of the screen sprinting down to get in there, and Howard goes.
Why are people in it? There's a definite Stephanie White derangement syndrome. It's wild. It's so wild. That was White right there, too. Oh, my goodness. We caught a break. Let's go, Fever. Kelsey, right in her spot. Right in her spot.
Didn't even touch the rim.
It didn't touch nothing. The net barely moved. You gotta believe. I can't believe she had all that daylight, right? Let's go, let's go, let's go. What did you say about a run? It's a game of runs. That's why, like I said, this is new for me. I've never seen people, if the other team goes up 3, I've never seen people crash out like I have this season, and I've never seen nothing like it. It's too much time. Now, they do have to turn. They do have to push ahead. But you can't throw in the towel with so much time left. I agree, Lisa. They got to play better. We all right. We all right. People want perfection. It's silly.
One-of-a-kind joy of Kellogg's cereal and ice cold milk.
Yes.
It's hard.
We don't we don't necessarily need threes. We need whatever is available. If it's getting to the basket and possibly drawing the foul, then get to the basket. You just need smart decisions right now. Jen, thank you so much for that $19.99. Thank you. Yes, Brian, believe, right? Thank you, Jen. Yeah, like you don't have to have threes because there's no 6-point shot, right? So it's possession by possession by possession, keeping your composure and seeing being aggressive, playing your game, and also seeing what the defense gives you. So important because you don't want to do the hero ball thing at this point. All right, it's a tie game. Be smart. And I don't like these. I don't like it in the hands of the officials. So we really need to push ahead. Grandmama misses, rebound. Aaliyah kicks out to Caitlin. There we go. Now we can push pace because we got to stop. And she just fouled Caitlin, but no call. No call. She bobbled the ball. That helped us. There's Asia Wilson. She's going to the line. This is why I don't like it. I don't like it close with the officials. Nikki, thank you so much. She said $5 for the towel.
You need to send money for the friend being here. $150.
Let's go. Did she make the first? She made the first. Thank you, Nikki. All right, let's go. 2-point game. 4:20 to go.
Oh,
What happened?
what in the world?
And one. I turned my head. I didn't even see that. Who got it stolen? Jackie just picked her pocket. What was that? What did Caitlin do?
That was a weird, like, there's a weird
And that's a
spin on the
foul?
pass.
Well, I don't even know if that was a pass. It looked like she tried to stop it. It looked like she changed her mind. See if you're going to foul, you make sure she doesn't score. 5-point game. No, we don't even have any time. I don't even have any timeouts left. All right, Kelsey, pick up. Now, this is where I want to see defense extended in these situations. It looked like she started to pass it and tried to, like, pull it back. Stops. Asia. I knew it was going to Asia. I knew it. She's rich. Go ahead. Let her celebrate. Push the ball. Step back. That's too strong. Good job. Kelsey. Missed. Good. Good job, Lexi. Back. Deflected. 3:26 to go. 5-point game.
Really good rebound.
She got way up. Lexi said, who can't jump?
Why not the jump?
What are they challenging? Oh, the deflection. So they don't think it was deflected. Asia hit it.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, it changed direction. The ball changed direction, so we'll win that challenge. So catch your breath. It wasn't ball. The ball changed directions.
So certainly it looks like Wilson does not touch it, and that it should be Vegas Aces.
I can tell the people who watch certain. Never mind. I'm not gonna even say it.
Vegas shooting the ball much better here in the second half. They can go.
Gary, why are you here? If you think they're gonna lose, go play golf or something, man. Who says accept it when there's more game to go? That's like the most ridiculous comment ever. Accept it, they're gonna win. I'll accept whatever when it's over.
Yeah, I don't think that constitutes any kind of a foul that way.
So it was called Indiana ball. In order for them to change it, it has to be absolutely without question.
Cruz and Charles Watson. Nothing to look.
It's still not over, Verl. Whatever it is. But the game, there's still time on the clock. Ballers know that, right? Ballers know that you play until the clock is over. It's literally a 2-possession game with 3:26 to go. And everybody's saying it's over? What? Yeah, moderators feel free to use it too. No, the refs aren't going to help. This is why this team cannot be close. Lots of game left. I mean, anybody who says that the game is over when it's a 2-possession game with over 3 minutes to go is either new to basketball or just trying to start stuff. Okay, so they're saying that it was out on Boston. Well, Verl, today is today. Right? We already know how it goes. But it's still not over, right? That's my point. I mean, it's a 3:26 to go. It's a 5-point game. You know, yeah, they're going to have to do something, but they still got time to do something. They lost that. Lost that challenge. All right, let's go. We need stops. Asia from the elbow, and now she's hitting shots. Caitlin with the ball. 3:07 to go. 7-point game. Nice. AB, put that in. There you go. Now up. I don't understand. I missed the pressing that you see, man. Dead ball. Grandmama drains the shot. 8-point game.
The last 2 buckets for Las Vegas comes from their players who helped them win back-to-back championships. First, Asia Wilson over Ariel, winning money most of the time, and then Chelsea Gray on the reverse catch and shoot delivers down.
Yep, Grandmama.
Characteristic miss. Howard couldn't chase it down.
Vegas basketball. Nope, she couldn't grab the ball. Let's go. Over 2 minutes to go. Good job, Lexi. Lexi's hands. Good job. Let's go. 6-point game. 2-possession game. 2 minutes to go. It's clock management for Las Vegas. Good hands. Dead ball. Asia Wilson. All the way to the basket. And they called the foul. Late whistle. You know, if it's close enough. Let me see this foul. Where's the foul? They can't. I don't think they can challenge anymore because I don't think they have any more timeouts. Where's the foul on this? What about that's why? What about the verticality? That's a bogus call. There was no foul there. Unbelievable. Horrible call. It wasn't a foul, Jenny. It wasn't a foul. What's up, sis? Thanks. Appreciate that. Thank you for that, too. There's Becky Hammond. It wasn't, Nate. It wasn't. 1:46 to go. Eight-point game.
Wonderful teammate, great competitor. She's become an incredible coach here in the WNBA.
Get it in. CC gives it to AB. Caitlin, too strong. That's just, I can see on the release it was no good. On the release. 1:23 to go. Jackie Young. They're going to use time. Oh, my goodness. They got Aaliyah on Jackie Young. Grandmama, that's off. Indiana ball. So hands off. She's going to keep her hands off. Oh, nope. She's already inbounded. Now go up. Why don't they guard up close? 7-point game. Don't bail them out. Good job. Good job. Up. Up. Good D. 2-possession game. Two-point game. I mean, 2-possession game. Michelle said they fouled her 5 times to the basket. Caitlin is sucking air, man. We didn't, Jamal, thank you for the 5, but we haven't lost yet. So we haven't lost. So I can't entertain any comments about losing when there's game to be going on. We can talk in 49.9, right? Thank you so much for that, though. No, she's not. No. But she's sucking air. Let's go. Defense.
The strategy for Stephanie White, her team making a run here. A couple of nice plays by Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Mitchell with 10 points in this quarter alone. They try to fashion a comeback.
Up and down. Up. Kelsey, jump, up. Lefty. Thank you. Up and up. There you go. Good hands. Oh, my goodness. Here comes the officials. Oh, she does have a challenge. Exactly. You heard Lobo. Who's that foul on?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Jackie Young is certainly still moving here and slides into Aaliyah Boston.
Lobo telling the truth. She bumps into Aaliyah Boston. This is exactly what Lobo said. So they got Kelly drawing up something. CC got 17 points. Mercy. I didn't think we had one either. I didn't think we had a timeout, which I thought we couldn't use a challenge if we didn't have a timeout. Lobo's telling the truth. Lobo's always calling it. And they love to do this mess. Y'all better tell the truth. They said it was unsuccessful. And Lobo's still calling him out.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. This is what the official, I'm telling you.
They're bad.
Rachel Demita has called this mess out and said they decide ahead of time how they're calling the game. They've already had people who's already told the truth.
That's the issue I have. And moving into Boston, more than Boston, I thought was moving.
I agree, Vonda, but it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. That's why everybody is calling them out lately, because it's horrible. The officiating is horrible.
She does have 5 fouls. No more challenges for.
Like, I'll get on Indiana for what I need to get on Indiana for, but the officials need to do their job.
The free throw line. Good line for her this afternoon. 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. Going along now with 17 points.
And now they got CC full court, 94 feet.
Plays with such great pace. That's a blocking foul on.
So she drew that contact.
Taylor Clark sought out that contact.
Yep, she drew that.
Trying to get the opportunity for the
Stop the clock.
We'll see it here. She comes down.
Dre, Miss Ross, I'm at the game with my sister. We're pulling for aces, but it was great to see Caitlin Clark. Stadium is turned up to 10. All right, Dre, thank you for that 5. I'm glad you're having a good time. I know you said you had to root for them. I understand. I get it. Family is family. Enjoy. Thank you so much. We still got 40 to go. 40.2.
West Coast road swing here for the Fever.
All right, CC. 5-point game. A lot of time left. Hey, Bubby. She missed one game. She had missed twice. I'm like, what?
Really?
So it's a 5-point game, which is a 2-possession game, which is a lot of time when you play the clock game. So they took the reset. So your job is to try to deny all passing lanes, try to get a steal. There's Asia attacking the basket. Terry, thank you so much, Terry. Appreciate that. Thank you for that. $9.99. So it's just a 5-point game. But they get to the line. The dream won. Yep. Asia makes the first. This is the big one right here. Right now it's a 2-possession game. One more. It looks pretty tough. It's the big one. Misses. Great. Timeout. Reset. So they'll advance the ball. So that was good. We needed her to miss that. Uh-oh. My mouse is now frozen. Connection lost. I'll be back.
She jumped up. She hit that.
All right, here we go. Yeah, the connection was lost. Attack the basket. Back out, back out, back out. And she got bumped. Your ball, guys, your ball. Big block from Asia. So, Lexi, now you got a foul. Lexi missed the layup there underneath the basket again. Still a 2-possession game. Yeah, CC is LA. That's true. Scott says, how many timeouts do they got? I like how they're making the game longer. I mean, this is what you have to do. You got to play that game. 19-9 in free throws. Wow. Lexi she really wasn't in good position, but yeah, she was under the basket. It's a tough. CC Miss Mitchell forced into Lexi, Tamara says. So obviously at this point, everybody's in passing lanes. You try to get a steal. If not, my guess is they're going to foul. They're going to foul immediately is my guess. if they don't get a steal. This is not the coaches. Guys, come on. Y'all, people just regurgitate all the stuff they're hearing everybody say. So everybody's in denial. Foul, 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 foul. Now, it's what people say because that's what they hear everybody else saying out there. That's how it goes. Free throw difference. Last game it was 12-27. All right, so now it's a 3-possession game. Yeah, she loves that thing. Yeah, she meant to foul. She's fouling to stop the clock. This is what you have to do at this point. You're playing the clock game, so you foul to put them on the line so that you get yourself more possessions. So they definitely have to foul. You want to foul quick. So they're going to extend on Caitlin to try to slow her down. She's going to try to get a quick 3. Step back. Can't get it. Now they're going to foul. Foul. Nope. At 11, they're letting it go. Letting it go. Haven't beaten this game since 2019. They lost the last 2 quarters. That 16-2 run. All right. Bow. Enjoy. They pulled it out. I mean, champions put away their opponents when they're up. You're right, Jamal. I mean, you got to have the killer instinct. So now back, we were at 500. 2 losses in a row. And it's 6-7. Asia Wilson ended up with 24 on 8 of 21 shooting. Horrible shooting, but she made them when they mattered. I hope the Pacers win. Yeah, Jen, right? Go Pacers at this point. Dantas isn't in there. I don't know if she's getting ready to leave. Now I got to listen to Asia. It's always about me with Asia Wilson. It's always about me. I apologize because that's not Asia Wilson. Y'all been losing. What are you talking about? Doug, thank you so much. So just because Dante will be leaving, will the coach didn't play today? No, I didn't say that, Doug. And I'm not calling her stupid. And I don't know why she didn't play. Somebody else in the chat said maybe that's why. So they get an idea of playing without her since they're going to be without her. I have no idea why she didn't play. I know LA. No, we don't hate Caitlin, LA. We don't hate Caitlin. Good night. Yeah, Ash, you're right on that one. Martha says Ari will be signed by tomorrow. It's the 10th day. Thanks, Adrienne. Yes, Doris. Go Pacers. I know some people do think it's the eye. I don't know. I just know, like we said before the game, she didn't sound well in the preseason. Like she can't breathe or something. Well, she's running up and down.
Yeah, still, it's way she's breathing.
Yes, Freedom says I'm booting everyone who I see complaining about the coaching. It's getting real tired, Freedom. But I can tell it's what the people are saying. It's like whenever we heard people talk about not to point out you, because you at least say you owe her an apology. But we heard a lot of people. Well, you might be saying it, Douglas, but unless she told you, you really don't know, right? So, but in terms of the same thing with Aaliyah, like everybody was like, "Oh, she's so out of shape. Oh, she's so garbage. Oh, they should trade her." And then this person says it on their channel, then this person says it on this channel, and then everybody gets in the comments. It says the same thing. We're seeing it with that. We're seeing it with the coaching. We're seeing it, and everybody just begins to regurgitate everything that they've heard. It's the way of the world. It's social media. That's just how it goes. So, Freedom says, I'm moving everyone who keeps complaining about the coaches. I'm done with CC. She blew this off. You guys y'all be bugging. You guys are crashing out.
She only had, 12 assists?
Yeah, she checked out. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark had a bad game, if you could call it a bad game, with 19 points and 2 steals, 11 assists, 3 rebounds, made all of her free throws, but you're done with Caitlin Clark. Okay. Yeah, you guys are funny. Yeah, Christy Mitchell did have she did step it up. See you, Douglas, Freedom said. I'll be surprised if they sign Ari. Exactly, Ashley. CC had an off game and still went 19, 11, and 2. And remember last game, she went 11, 9, and 7 in what was probably the worst game we had seen her play. But she makes everybody else better. Aaliyah's points, Aaliyah's production, who do you credit that to? Caitlin Clark, of course. All right, Martha, enjoy. Gerald, she's not been there since when? Go back a few games to the Liberty game. And in the Liberty game, she was there and then some, right? This is the fickleness that people are talking about. She has a couple bad games. After she was out, she came back with the first 2 games and did really well. I'm surprised the last game, I'm surprised she didn't have worse games when she first came back. But when she comes back from injury, dropping threes all over the court, balling out this season, was injured, came back, still balling out, has had a couple bad games. Now, granted, you got to play basketball. Other people have to step it up. No excuses for that. I'm just talking about your comment. My problem is I keep looking for the Caitlin Clark that I watched in college in the second half of last year, and she's not there. Very disappointing. I think that's what you call, I don't know. That's overly dramatic. That's overly dramatic. Kayla's shot is normal. I wonder if her quad is bothering her. Is it normal? I don't know. Like, I have to believe Weston Shannon that if her quad is bothering her, that I think people just have bad games. Like sometimes you just have bad games, but she appears to not be feeling well. That's that. Like, she's all, if you heard her pregame, not just today, but previously, she sounds congested and she seems low energy. So she might not be sick, but I'm not thinking it's the quad, because I can't believe she'd be out there if it was the quad. She'll be fine. Every great player has had bad games. Nate says you're done with CC because of one game. Kelly says she's under the weather. Yeah, I think that's obvious too, right? I think I agree with you. Yeah, she's sucking air and she's sniffing and it sounds, yeah. So yeah, I think it's
labored.
Yeah. Is it Lel Achu says she's been coughing for a long time. Yeah, people were talking about her coughing for a while. Just Jules says, stop with the Clark. I'm stopping watching them. Please see your way out the chat. Kelly says it's not the coaching, it's the players. Inger says, I'm sick of everyone complaining about the coaches. That's what you say when you like the rest of us and you just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Gerald, if it's not the coaching, why is everyone around like they don't know what they're doing? They're not comfortable in the court. Cece's not comfortable doing what she's doing in the court. Well, I don't see it that way. You gotta play. I mean, your shots are not falling. You got to play defense. Sometimes you have bad games. It's not that it's the coaches. I'm like, what is that? The coaches become the scapegoat. It's so true. But coaches know that. And anybody who was coming in to play with, honestly, anybody who was coming in to coach Indiana knew what they were up against, because there's so many, just like we say, there's so many eyeballs on you. Everybody's going to scrutinize everything. And like I said before, the coaches can't, the coaches are not on the floor to make the free throws. The coaches are not on the floor to be the officials. The coaches are not on the floor, to make that 3-pointer that's wide open. The coaches are not able to, they're not the ones to do that. So it's a team loss. It's a team win. It happens. It happens. I mean, it's not what we expected from this team, for sure. But I'm not willing to say it's all the coach's fault. Donna says, Tina says, y'all weird. I don't know who y'all is. There must be a person named y'all that shows up at every Caitlin Clark positive site. Y'all weird. I don't know who y'all is, but I always hear people talk about y'all this and y'all that. And I'm like, whose name is y'all?
I was like, let's be a little creative.
Yeah, y'all weird.
Y'all weird.
Donna says Cece will be back. She has to get game legs back. It sounds like she has a cold. Not that she would ever make excuses. Nope. Even in the pregame today, she didn't even say, she didn't make any excuses. She didn't even say, well, I'm not feeling well today, so I hope I can be okay. I mean, ballers have to ball. And when they okay, Mike G. So tell us what's your game plan for this game? Since you think the coaches, quote unquote, suck big time, what's your thing about when Howard threw the ball away, when Howard didn't take the shot under the basket? What's your game plan for Caitlin, for example? You put on the coach's hat and tell us what needs to be, what play would you have run at the end of the game? Take your clipboard out. I used to coach, so teach me a little bit something, I'm just curious. I'm gonna give you the I'll give you the spotlight. All you hating, she still contributed with double. Listen, if they had won this game, everybody be like, that's my team. That's my team. I'm a Fever fan. That's my team. If they had won. Kelly says, y'all are weak fans. You're only a fan when they're winning. Exactly. It's the truth. Dementia, Gerald. Oh my goodness. And then Dusty's like, yo, let's go Pacers. But that is true. CC assists are what helped AB have 26 points. Great job. Right, beginning of the game, everybody's like, oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. Well, I mean, third quarter, I don't know what goes on in the third quarter. I don't know what goes on in the third quarter, but Nicole, CC best point guard of all time. Lexi was putting in max effort. Lexi's always right. It's not her fault. Lisa says it's not her fault. She's not feeling good. Yep. CC needs to get her lungs back. Still a long season. Those people are the bandwagon fair weather fans, Inger said. Mm-hmm. And some don't know. Honestly, some don't know the game. I mean, and some just get frustrated. Where's Iowa, Caitlin? This ain't Iowa no more. It's like, you're not in Kansas anymore. But Caitlin has been balling out, hasn't she? What do you mean, where is Iowa, Caitlin? Did you see last season? This season, she started off well. I mean, she had 2 bad games. I feel like I'm babysitting, like for real. Let me help you understand. Sometimes people have bad games. Oh, yes, exactly. She still made an impact, even though she was off. The rest of the team needs to step up too. Shayla McNair, true. Yep, Adrienne, last game, triple-double, played horribly. Like we said, that's why stats don't tell the whole story. Fair weather fans, but I ignore those, Kara said. CCAB had double-doubles. Freedom says Iowa, Caitlin is grown now. Yep, and so are the people around her, right? CC is not CC without long range baskets. See, some of you guys don't appreciate all. See, that's where I don't agree. Because I love the passing. And this is what you hear, whether you're talking about college coaches, Olympic coaches, whoever, when they talk about Caitlin, they'll say as much as exciting as the logo threes are, she's an even better passer. She's not the one-trick pony. Some of you guys sound like Kennedy Carter, who said, what else does she bring to the table but except three-pointers? There's so much more to the game. The great players make other players even better. We got to see that. It wasn't enough tonight. But it doesn't mean that, you know, if she's not shooting threes, that she's got nothing to offer. You saw her get to the basket a few times. We certainly saw the passing there. So she brings a lot more than the logo threes. Semper says everybody expects CC to be God mode all the time. Eric says the Fever don't get any calls from the refs. It's almost like, yeah, and at the end, they start blowing the whistle. How did they not overturn that call that Aaliyah Boston had that foul when Jackie Young ran into her? How do you look at that and not reverse that call? CC had a great game compared to others. Dr. Bashing. Why did Aaliyah have a great game? Noble Savage said. CC got this. Michelle says it's her cold sinus crap. No worries. Wow. Sandra says some people aren't basketball fans. They're Johnny-come-latelys. That's true. That's true. Toymaker, if being Caitlin Clark is soft, I hope we all be that soft. Let's all be that soft. Michael T, yeah, it's not the same. Beautiful Afro said, first I predicted the Fever to be 37-6. Now I'm thinking 27-17. I'm so pissed right now, but I always beat for my Fever. We will beat the Storm next, and then it's the Lynx next. Go Fever. It's going to be tough. I mean, this is a tough stretch. This is a tough stretch right now. I spoke too soon. Are we making excuses for CC? No, we have common sense about basketball. People don't sometimes have good games. It's not an excuse. Like, there is no excuse. Caitlin's not going to make an excuse. You know, it's not. I mean, we can't. There's no excuse, right? I mean, you have to bring your game. Caitlin's not going to go to the mic. She's not going to say, man, I'm shooting really bad because I'm shooting. You know, she's not going to say that. But one thing she did say in an interview the other day was, "I'm learning to give myself some grace. You know, sometimes I just don't. I don't have it." And she's like, "I'm not," because I think it was today. It might have been today, because they were. I think she was asked, you know, how she's changed, how things have been different. And she's like, I've learned to give myself some grace. I mean, you know, it's as simple as that. It's not about excuses, though. I mean, it is what it is. It's also not about like two bad games and everybody says, I'm not watching her anymore because she's actually not God. I mean, that goes to show that your perception of her was way over the top, that you thought that she couldn't have two bad games. I personally didn't think that she would have two bad shooting games in a row. And she didn't end up with just 11 points this time. She had 19, but the shooting wasn't good. 7-20, her threes, 1 for 10. Not what I expected, but she did what I did expect. If your shot's not falling, then you find other ways to impact the game. And she did that. 11 assists in this game, also 2 steals, even some key points down the stretch. And they only lost the third quarter by 3 points. So they didn't get blown out of third quarter, but that was that 16-2 run at one point. And then they had 20 points in the fourth quarter to 31. They couldn't get stops. They couldn't get help from the whistle. And that's why they can't be close in this game, because they're not going to get any help from the officials. Adrienne, is it the outside noise, boyfriend breakup? No more excuses. I can't watch crap basketball. I can't watch CC being regular. I'm not sure what you mean by the boyfriend breakup. So you might want to back that up a little bit, right? And if you can't watch crap basketball, then don't watch. It's the greatest country on the face of the earth, Adrienne, and you've got the greatest name. So if you can't watch crap basketball, don't watch, but then don't come back when they start winning and say, I'm a Fever fan, right? I can't watch CC being regular.
Happens with the Chiefs too.
I mean, hey, you know, everybody has choices to make in life. It's okay. The rest of us will hold it down. The rest of us who knows that basketball is a game of runs and it's a season of runs, and sometimes people have regular games. For those of us who understand that, we keep it moving. Those who can't, I guess they watch the Pacers tonight. I don't know. You get back to the coach stuff again. When nobody knows what else to say, they point to Stephanie White. Kelly says CC had a double-double with 19 points. She did her part. The others have to step it up. Yeah, for those who say I can't watch CC regular, like I said, I've heard CC soft. I heard CC's regular. I say we should all be as soft as CC, and I say we should all be as regular as CC. If 19 points and 11 assists is regular, I'll sign up for regular. I'll sign up for soft. Yeah. It is. Well, no doubt, Adrienne. It's not about making excuses. We're discussing the game. That's number one. When champions get in a slump, it's mental. When non-champions get in a slump, it's mental. A lot of it is, I mean, the game is mostly mental, right? But we can't deny that physical takes a part as well. And if you're not feeling well, again, this isn't Caitlin talking because she wouldn't offer she's not going to offer the excuses. But if you're not feeling well, it affects you, the physical too. I mean, we can't deny the physical as well, but no doubt it's mental. It's mental, and you start to think too much. How do I change my shot? I don't doubt that Kelsey Mitchell missing free throws like she's missing isn't somewhat mental. You start to think, you start to overthink. That's why when someone asked that great question and said, what would you tell CC at halftime? And I said, I would tell her to keep doing what she's doing. Keep taking shots if you can take shots. If you can get to the basket, get to the basket. Don't overthink. So, yep, Nicole, she was low energy. She was low energy in the pregame too, in the interview. That's why I said she don't look like she's feeling well. Michelle, thank you, Adrienne, for keeping it real. Absolutely. Oh, Micah says, remember the Aces are somewhat a super team. Has anyone admitted that? Yeah, they have been playing. They haven't, their record doesn't show it, but my goodness, the Olympians on that team, and everybody gets up for the Fever. I'm trying to figure out how we get beaten by certain teams like Atlanta or Washington or the Aces, and yet other teams, less talented teams, are all in it. They don't seem to take it to those teams as much. Yeah. CC may be in a slump, but she's still elite. Teak for Tat says. Yep, feel better, CC. Joe said. I think the starting lineup. Well, we didn't get a lot out of Sophie either. Sophie is a good spark off the bench, but I don't have. I mean, and it was like Howard. She was started off well. She started off well, but JSB mentions the eye issue. I know some people feel that way. They said that when she got clawed in the eye by Dejanay last year, the next game was bad as well. I don't know if it's the eye or not. Sometimes you just have, I mean, sometimes it's like, for some reason, my mind just went back to Groundhog Day when he kept bringing the man into the hospital because the man died on that Groundhog Day. You know what I'm talking about, Bill Murray. And the lady looks at him and says, sometimes people just die. All right. So I feel like sometimes people just have bad games, but it could be the eye. It could be cold. It could be allergies. I don't know what it is, but I wish it wasn't. Michelle, thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Mimi, she will be out of that. She will be out. Sandra says, people remember last year, start with the whipping up on CC. Scoring is just one part of her game. Here's the interesting thing with this is the interesting thing. Like when I noticed, with few exceptions, I noticed like with Angel Reese, for example, she could be playing horrible basketball. And most of her fans are like, they're in that world where Angel Reese can really do no wrong, and they're riding with Angel no matter what. With few exceptions, because there were a couple, like I saw one person post, have a channel, and she was like, I can't do it anymore with this Angel Reese thing. But for the most part, her fans are going to be true blue fans, and even if it's delusional, like even if their mindset is that she's the greatest, they're sticking with that. Fever fans, Caitlyn fans, there are some true blue people. But I have learned through doing the live streams that we're not as loyal. People aren't as loyal as Angels fans. And some of you might get offended at that, but it's just the truth. It's just the truth. Thank you again, Michelle. Caitlyn's fans are like, oh man, she's trash. She's garbage. I can't watch regular. La da 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 da. And she's a generational talent. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's fans, true blue fans. Tawana, thanks for the live for this non-ESPN Fever fan. You're welcome. Thank you for hanging out. Yes. I'm way behind the chat. Parrish. In my opinion, Caitlyn is playing with handcuffs. She's not free to take her logo three. She's being robotic. It's not about Stephanie. Stephanie wants her to shoot. Thank you for the 5. It's not Stephanie. Caitlyn shot 10 3-pointers tonight. 10 3-pointers and took 20 field goal attempts. And I remember last year at times, I'm like, Caitlyn, you got to take more shots. And she even said, sometimes I'm being too unselfish. But I think when you realize that your shot isn't falling, sometimes you say, my shot's not falling. I'm not going to force it. I'm going to get other people involved, and then we're going to see. So I don't know, with 10 3-pointers and 20 field goal attempts, if we can say that she's being told not to shoot. So I think people are looking for answers, and it's easy to say it's the coach. Yeah. Turnovers, and let's look at those turnovers. And the free throw differential is truth. We didn't even shoot. Did we even shoot a free throw in the first half? But at the same time, turn that down just a little bit. Caitlyn. I called you Caitlyn. Christy, can you turn it down a little bit? That's okay. I called you Caitlyn. I was like, Caitlyn, can you turn that down? But
I didn't answer.
Yeah. But seriously, this team shot almost 50% from the field. Believe it or not. But they only got to the free throw line and shot 9 times. That's it. Shooting almost 50% from the field. Vegas shot a worse percentage with 45.1%. They got to the free throw line 21 times. 21 times. And it was 91%. 9 times to 21 times. Last game, Fever, 12 times to 21. That's a huge, that's a huge difference. And when you look at the turnovers, 16 from Indiana, 13 from Las Vegas. And you know what? we got to understand too, Las Vegas missed a lot of shots early in the game. And we're like, Asia Wilson missed a whole lot. That's why she apologized at the end to her fans. So imagine if they were hitting those shots too. It might not have been as close as it is right now. Let me just scroll down a little bit. Alicia says, I think they'll get more experienced professional referees. With everybody complaining about it right now, and still we're in this situation, they should have done something a long time ago. Who was just talking about it the other day? And they said they feel like I was just listening to something the other day, and they said the best officials are in the NBA. And then after that, in college, and then like the worst of the worst, the bottom are the WNBA officials. I think they picked them up from high school, don't they? I'd love to see Monica Cesano on this team. Somebody just ordered some merch from the ARS store. Appreciate that. Thank you. It never tells me who it is. So I just want to say thank you. I just saw the notification. Yeah, Monica is out. She's not even playing overseas. I'm going to fast forward through here. We got BR54 as a member. Thank you. The game is trash. She elevated, made it watchable. But if she's just going to be regular and contribute to the trash, the CC's just another WNBA player. No love lost, but just not interested. All right, Adrienne. Well, it was good hanging out with you for a while. Sounds good. Sounds good. I don't got no hate for that. I just don't watch. It's good. This is America, man. It's the greatest country on the face of the earth. There's freedom. And there's Freedom Runner too. If she's just gonna be regular. Y'all see why people be trashing Fever fans out there, right? And online. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate that. Love this team, this channel. We're gonna be okay. Yes. It's funny because yeah, Eric. Yeah, it wasn't the beginning, but second half. I felt Tom says, do you think we play slow today? I don't. I think we started out with great pace and great push when we were getting stops, because that's how it works. So when we were playing good defense and we were getting stops, then you were able to run. But then in the second half, when we weren't getting stops, we couldn't run as much, So it's a whole different game when you're not playing good defense. What regular person has all those assists? Nicole said, come on, tell it. Gloria says, thanks for keeping it real, Adrienne. It's a team sport. Everyone has their play. Can you check the hot water? Just curious. It's a team sport. Everyone has their part to play, win or lose. I'm a Fever fan forever. Yes. But yeah, no, that's why there are people out there who like, yo, her fans, man. Thank you. Please hold it down and know once I stop watching, I will not claim to be a fan. I don't jump on bandwagons. I love my team, win or lose, but I need to see effort. Not seeing that. Like I said, nice hanging out with you. Got nothing else to say. I mean, you're still here, so I don't know if I should believe you or not. Chemistry's just fine and stressed out. She didn't get much from the bench. A huge problem was the 9 to 21 free throws. Ellie said, that's crazy. All right, Danny, member for 1 month. Well, welcome again. Welcome again. You've already done a month. I appreciate that so much. She says, no hate, Lens, because you missed the logo 3. AR is right. Appreciate her mastercraft of passing and playmaking. To love the game of basketball as a CCC and all the dimensions she brings with her. Very well said.
It's
no.
Hot, but it's not hot.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe it might be an heating element. It's good to watch though.
Yes. Oh, Roger says a lot of fair weather fans in here. Moving on. Mr. Super Chats. Caitlin playing with handcuffs. Okay, thank you for that too. I already addressed that. Kara, we see your Super Chat, Parrish. Thank you. Thank you, Kara. Yeah, I mean, Michelle, there's been a lot. I mean, constant injuries, personal matters. There's been a whole lot of adversity on this team. It's just wow. They've never had the full team, everybody on the same page, ever. Justice just brought me Adrienne Ross show. Yellow t-shirt won't arrive for Tuesday's Seattle game, but maybe the next Seattle Indy game. Thank you. God bless you abundantly. Thank you, Jess. I got the notification, but it never tells me the name of the person who bought. So I appreciate that. Now I know who did. Thank you for that so much. Yeah, this is a tough stretch. I'm just trying to scroll through. Those are the ones who showed up. She didn't, what's interesting to me is that, I mean, she showed a little bit of frustration, but not as much as I would expect. And maybe that goes to what she said at the beginning of the game. And that is she's giving herself some grace. Freedom says, I warned Parrish. Thank you, Freedom. Yep. But see, here's my thing too. So I'm really concerned. Nine Divine said, I just don't understand what's going on with the team. I don't want to call out names of the question marks, but shout out to Kelsey Boston. They played well. And I have to agree. Kelsey stepped up big. Obviously, Aaliyah did, but I can't mention Boston in that sentence without mentioning Caitlin, because Boston played well because of Caitlin for the most part. It's what Caitlin did. Now, if we're just looking for the logo threes, then we're going to say she didn't play well. But if you're looking at how Boston generally gets an opportunity to score, you can't leave Caitlin out of that conversation. All right. Gerald says, Adrienne, I don't always share your perspective, but I always appreciate it. Thanks much. Thank you so much, Gerald, and for being a member. Appreciate that. Kara says the refs did kill us in the fourth. Absolutely did. Wow, it happens if Adrienne misses super chats. People need to chill. Thank you for that, Kelly. Thank you. Steve says CC should leave and start her own league. Who's with me? LOL. Only kind of joking. Steve, you're not the only one. A lot of people would love to see that. Just heard somebody talking about that the other day. They said she probably wouldn't even have a problem getting people to be with her, to leave. She would never do it though, I don't think, because she's grown up wanting to play in this league. So, but that would be fascinating. X giving up on CC. They're not real fans. They need to stop watching then. They need to start a new hobby. Yeah, I always say be happy, Oh, is that what she's saying? That Caitlin broke up with her boyfriend? Well, we out there, y'all. Monica got signed to a hardship? Monica Zanano? What? She had said she was not going to play anymore. Wow. People that hate this country is hilarious. I must have missed something on there, Kelly, but it's wild. That's wild. Meanwhile, everybody's trying to get in. I'm missing some of these comments. They're talking about race and everything. What did I miss? Oh, Caitlin's black teammates are afraid to defend her and back her. I don't know why that has anything to do with it. Caitlin probably doesn't. I believe Caitlin's a class act. She's probably not saying, here, you guys are the black teammates, and you guys are the white teammates, and my black teammates need to step up. Like, really? Tina says, we will come back, and I hope all these fence jumpers get gone and stay gone, sick of the negativity against the best player in the W. Yeah, Sophie Cunningham just told y'all yesterday. Told you, yes, the star of the WNBA. And Corey gifted a membership. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate that. Such generous people. Oh, looking back at some more comments, blaming the coach. When you don't know what else to do, you repeat everything else you hear on the internet and you start blaming the coach. Pamela, thank you, Adrienne, for another awesome live. We need to see a whole team together and healthy. We have plenty of season left. CC playing sick is just temporary setback for a great comeback. Fever fan forever. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for that 20. Yes, we have not seen the whole team together, right? We have not. It's wild. One person comes back. I'm like, okay, Caitlin and Sophie's coming back. Oh, Dewana Bonner is going. Then, okay, we're back. And then coach has to go. And then it's just, and then Dantas is going to be going. We've not seen this whole team together. David says, stay strong, Fever Nation. The players are out there doing their best. The least we can do is cheer and stay loyal, keep fighting. I know, I started to wonder if some of the people who crash out, if they've been betting. I wonder how many betting is going on. And the officials. I'm not a fan of betting, period. And certainly not in sports. I think it just puts too much out there. Thanks, Adrienne, for these lives. They're always fun to watch. Thank you, Al. Michelle says, Elizabeth, what do you consider team chemistry? This team is close to any other in the W. Yep. Yes, indeed. Aren't the officials not allowed to bet? I don't know, but I don't know if I trust these people. I don't know. Maybe they're just that bad. Maybe I'm giving them excuses by saying they're betting on it. Wow, Sheila said 4 points from the bench. Actually, 2 points from the bench. That's 2 points from the bench. Of course, they only have 3 players, only had 3 play, and he got 2 points. Boston had 26. Kelsey with 20. Caitlin with 19. And you got 7 and 7 from Howard and Lexi. And then 2 from Bree Turner. Like I said, they shot almost 50% from the field. It comes down a lot. I mean, the stops, the free throw. So, wow. Yeah, not a lot of production. So anyway, well, it is what it is. August Max, please tell us what you would do differently if you were Stephanie White. I'd like to know. I hear a lot of people. Actually, I don't hear a lot of people talking about her because as soon as I hear, usually if I don't watch a lot of other people's stuff anyway, but if I tune in and it becomes the whole Stephanie White thing, I just turn. I just don't. MP says, Adrienne, as a coach, what's going on with CC shooting? I'm just going to say this. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Shooters have bad games. I mean, it happens. Shooters have shooter slumps. Shooters who are sick, they have issues as well. Their legs, especially if you're sick, and she sounds sick, a lot of times you don't have the strength, so you don't have your legs. I did notice this, that a lot of her shots were long. So it wasn't about getting lift off of her legs because a lot of her shots were long. I could tell as soon as she released it, I was like, long. And then she took a mid-range shot, and then that one was short. But she hit a lot. I mean, if you got League Pass, I guess we could go back and kind of watch a little bit. But I don't make too much of it because great players have bad time shooting. And I didn't expect it 2 in a row, but I did expect if she had a bad one that she would find other ways to impact the game. And that's what she did, you know. But that's a good question, MP. It just happens. It really just happens sometimes. You know? So, yeah. And you can't what a coach tells a player in a situation like that is just, keep shooting. Who was it? It was either Jordan or Kobe or something. And I'm just going to make up numbers because I don't remember what they were. But it was sort of like somebody was like, you went 1 for 30 in the game. Totally making up. I don't remember. You went 1 for 30 in the game. What do you have to say about that? And they're like, I should have been 1 for 40. In other words, I got to keep shooting because I'm a shooter and eventually they'll fall. So instead of getting down about like, oh my goodness, I'm 1 for 30, it was like, yo, I should have taken 10 more shots. And even if I missed them, and it's a mix between that, continuing to shoot versus getting to the basket, finding other ways to score, and obviously always getting other people involved. And that's what she did with all those assists. So anyway, Michelle says, you're somebody I never disagree with. Your take and comments are on point always. I appreciate that. I'm sure I'm wrong sometimes, but I try to make sense. Inger says, who here is perfect at their job every single day? I doubt anyone has. We all have off days. This is their job, and players have off days. Give these players grace. Exactly. Listen, I spent nearly 20 years teaching English, 7th grade English. Have I ever had students who failed? Yep. Does that mean I should be fired and everybody should say, hey, you should never be able to teach again because you weren't able to get so-and-so to pass? I mean, yet when it comes to sports, we get all wild and I don't want regular CC and all this other stuff. I strive to be half right every time. That's a good goal there. That's a good goal. I'm thinking of Kobe. MP says, you're thinking of Kobe. There's a famous quote of his. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That's what I said. Between all of us, we get all this stuff. I'd rather go 0 for 30 than, there it is. That's the spirit of what I was trying to say. I'd rather go 0 for 30 than 0 for 9 because that means I stopped shooting. That means I lost confidence. Thank you for finding that. I knew it was like Kobe, or I associate Kobe and Michael together. And so, yeah, I knew it was what he said. It was just like, I was off, but my job is to shoot. I had a player. I'm like, she overpassed sometimes. So unselfish, was an absolute baller. And I have to tell her, you're not on the court. Now, Caitlin's different because she's a point guard and she loves to facilitate and pass. I had to tell my player, you're not on the floor to get assists. Your job is to put the ball in the basket. And so to do that she had to be aggressive. Oh, yeah. Jordan had his famous flu game, but he didn't shoot like CC. That's well, I mean, what are you going to say? Was there never a game when he didn't shoot bad? I mean, you guys are so funny. David, I appreciate the positivity. 19-11 is an excellent game. 26-10 is a great game. The refs gave the other team 10 points, and we're still in it. Yes, indeed. Do not live in the past or live in the future. Just shoot the ball or pass it. Y'all quote Kobe. I don't know who's y'all. Who's y'all in the chat? Is there somebody named y'all? Because people love to talk about you, y'all. Y'all quote Kobe quotes and then turn around and criticize Asia for shooting too much. I don't even talk about Asia Wilson. So I'm not criticizing Asia Wilson because she shoots too much. I have zero idea of how often Asia Wilson shoots because anybody want to watch. Okay? Caitlin Clark is the draw. Most people didn't even know who Asia Wilson was before they started watching because of Caitlin Clark. most people find Asia Wilson extremely unlikable, and therefore they ain't really watching her. So whoever y'all is, I guess y'all have been talking about how much Asia Wilson shoots. I have zero idea how much she shoots, and I don't even care. I just had to tell it in case, y'all didn't know. I didn't even know people were in here talking about Asia, but maybe, well, y'all was. That's so funny. He didn't shoot logo threes. Yeah, Christy, man, not too many people shooting them logo threes. Whoever was talking about today, I'm getting it mixed up. She shoots from further distance than the dudes. Let her cook. Let her cook now. I take that from Chocolati. Kobe would have loved CC. Oh my goodness, he would so have appreciated that. The drive that she has. Y'all is actually Southern saying, not just Florida. Yeah, I was raised by Southern folks. I say y'all all the time. My point about the y'all was that every time somebody wants to talk about Caitlin Clark fans, they always say y'all. Y'all always doing this. Y'all always doing that. And I'm like, who's y'all? Like, who are you talking about? We're not one person. People think differently. So everybody who's a Caitlin Clark fan should not be the y'all. But sure, I know what y'all means. I grew up with Southern folks. I'm a y'all person myself. I say y'all all the time. So that wasn't my point. Well, those of you who say I want Ari back, tomorrow is that 10th day, I think. I'm wondering what could happen. Is Asia really unlikable? That's news to me. Is that true, Micah? Is that sarcasm or you really mean it? I think you mean it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, people usually talk about how unlikable she is. I'm a new fan and I like this group helping me hang on with this team. Brenda, that's good. That's good. I'm glad. It can be a bit much sometimes, which is why, some people got mad at me because I needed to break from some of the negativity. But for the most part, we got some great people. But sometimes it's the negativity. Did they stop running the pick and roll in the second half? Also, should the WNBA quarters be longer, in your opinion? I'm going to address the second part. I got to go back and look at I would have to go back and look at the game. But as far as the quarters, I don't know. I don't think I would change anything. I kind of missed the halves, actually, like in the 20 and the 20. And man, I gotta come back and look at what happened. What I saw in the second half mostly, Steve, was that what I saw most was that they were not getting stops. It wasn't even so much, in my opinion, on what they were doing offensively. It was what they could not stop defensively that really sticks out to me. To comment on that more, I kind of have to go back on League Pass. Dewana is still out on personal reasons. They said she's okay, but she's day-to-day. Freedom says she's arrogant and thinks her crap doesn't stink. Yeah, I'm surprised she said. I thought she was being funny at first because I thought everybody kind of heard that people find Asia unlikable. Brian says not many knew about her before Caitlin. You're speaking the truth. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people with Asia, like as soon as Caitlin came into the league, Asia started talking junk about white privilege and even told Kelsey Plum to her face, you have white privilege. Like, who does that? People don't really like that. You get this kid, this young woman, not really a kid, but, I say that affectionately. You get this kid, Caitlin, coming into the league, and Asia Wilson opens her mouth and says the reason why, people like Caitlin or she gets this marketing or that is because she's white and it boils her blood. That people think it's not because she's white, because it certainly is. Hard to like that. How about just saying, you know what, we welcome you to the league. You're really good. you go off into this white privilege, although your upbringing was totally privileged. Like you had a total privileged private school education. Both your parents seems like great family. And then Caitlyn comes in and you start talking white privilege. Hard to really take to that. And then you sit there and you tell Kelsey Plum to her face about her white privilege. Kelsey's like, I'm in LA. I'm out. I see a bunch of airy. And Plum said, okay, adios. Yeah, she said, I like Kelsey Plum because she knows she's successful due to white privilege. She said it boils her blood that people say it's not because of white privilege, you know. And then the whole thing about the shoe, she knew she was getting a shoe, but tried to pretend that she wasn't, and she didn't know it. And everybody was giving Caitlyn heat on, you know, about the shoe stuff and Nike. I mean, you know, I can't take away from her basketball skills, though. I mean, can't do that, but doesn't mean people got to like you. I've always said there have always been talented players in this league. But some people didn't know who they were, and some people didn't like other people. I think Plum not liking Asia really blindsided her. The Kobe CC coming out, look fire. Shoes, I mean. Asia lacking charisma and paired with the bad attitude, it makes her unlikable. Yeah, it does. What's the number one thing Indiana needs to change? You know, the same energy they play with. I'm interested to hear what they have to say in the post game. But we had to understand as well. This is what I said a few minutes ago. The Aces missed a lot of shots in the first half. They missed chippies. They missed layups. And Asia said that it wasn't at the half. She said she didn't really think it was so much Indiana's defense, if I heard her right. But she wasn't hitting her shots. That didn't happen in the second half. They weren't missing the stuff that they were missing in the first half. There's that. So Indiana has to continue to play, as I'm seeing people have said in the comments. You need, Micah says, I'm not seeing it, all this about Asia, but it's okay. But no, I'm telling you what she said. I'm telling you that some people really don't like when Caitlyn came into the league, that her saying the reason why she gets the attention she gets is because she's white and that it boils her blood that people say that it's not. There's nothing to not see. She said it. People are like, really? Her pretending that she didn't know that Nike was working on a shoe. And then all of a sudden we find out she already knew all along. Her looking at Kelsey Plum and telling her she also had white privilege, you know. So I don't know. There's really nothing to not see. I mean, it's just how it's what she said. But I was in the middle of saying something. I forgot what I was talking about. I feel like it was good though. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Okay. I noticed that a lot of people were saying too that the Fever, someone said, what would you do differently? The Fever must put together 4 quarters. I'm not seeing a full 4 quarters of basketball from them. Generally speaking, they come out the gate. They've got that pace. They got the energy. And when they get punched in the gut, they have a hard time absorbing the punch and then turning things around. They go into halftime. Third quarter generally is not, and going back to last year, struggle in that third quarter. And they just, once they give up a run, they seem to have a really hard time having another run of their own. That's part of what I'm seeing. So 4 quarters, you got to play the whole time. Asia is 4th in voting. Yeah. So, yeah, anyway, I hear what people saying about Howard. She does some things good, but then she does things that are outside of her role. And whenever she does it, it goes bad. You know, you guys see me. You see me. I'm yelling, give it up, stop, Howard, stop, Howard, stop, Howard. Whenever she tries to bring the ball up the floor, she gets a rebound or something, and she's pushing the ball up the floor, inevitably she loses it or she throws it away. It's just bad. You know, when she's doing she has to be, to me, from what I observed, she must get the ball right at the basket and put it in. At the basket. If she's got to do any decision making or any extra stuff, it goes bad. She's got to be like, catch, 1-2, layup. Decision making does not look good. She starts out sometimes looking pretty good. Last game, she had 16 points. Her field goal percentage was off the charts last game. Howard is the most up and down player we have, even more than CC, but CC's always finding a way to give people easy shots. And that's what makes her so good. Even when she's not getting her shot, she helps other people make shots. But other players aren't doing that. And that's the thing with Asia Wilson that I hear. Many people consider her the greatest player in the world. Not really playing like it this year, but you can't deny her skill. But I don't know that she makes other players better. You know, Caitlin makes everybody better, makes their jobs easier. You know, so if somebody was just a casual person who said, oh, let me go on ESPN and look at these stats, like they would be like, oh, wow, Caitlin balled out in this game. The eye test tells us they were like, Caitlin had 19 and 11. What? 2 steals from Caitlin, three rebounds. The eye test. That's why when people start talking about double streaks and all that stuff, I'm like, there's more to it. Last game, same thing. 11 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds, almost a triple-double, and wasn't a good game. All right, Ruth, enjoy. All right, everybody. I'm about ready to get off here as well so that I can watch, so I can do some things and then watch as much as I can watch of the Pacers as I multitask. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know how many of you are watching the Pacers, but somebody's going to win a championship tonight. Somebody's going to lose a championship tonight, and the NBA season will be over for 2024-2025 tonight. Next game, Fever is what? Durant is going to the Rockets. Woo! All right, so the next game is on what day is that? Tuesday, 9 o'clock. I don't know, guys. I am not sure if I'm going to be able to be live for that game on Tuesday. I am headed on Wednesday early in the morning, headed away for a little bit. And so I'm not sure. I really should be in bed by that time because I got to get up really early. But I don't know. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So, yeah, I'm not going to be live for I'm not going to be live for several games. So, yeah. So you guys, make your plans now as to who you're going to go live with because I may be live on Tuesday, though I don't know. but I'm certainly not going to be live for the rest of the games. Because I will be, not because I'm checking out on you guys, but because I'm going on a little trip. So all right, everybody. But I'll get some videos up between now and then. Thank you, Kara, for holding the fort down. But find yourself a good, positive, knowledgeable place to hang out for live streams for those games. Hang together, stick together, and let's go Fever. All right, everybody. I'll catch you next time. Thank you for every like, every comment, every super chat, every membership donation, all the things, even some of the pushback. Heather, I don't have anyone I don't know who I can suggest because I'm usually here, so I don't usually get to watch other people, and not everybody does the live. So I don't know, but some of you guys can probably suggest. Everybody doesn't always go live. Some people they'll come on afterwards and do videos. Fly Hippie is one. I think he usually is live. Fly Hippie, and he's really, really positive kind of dude. So, all right, let's go Pacers. Okay, Donna says Venom. Oh, combos with Carter. Yeah, we did a collab once. He doesn't always. I don't know. He might start going live regularly now. He might have started going live, but yeah, but you guys, they know I'm looking in the chat. People can tell you what they think. All right. Venom is usually upbeat. I don't think I've ever seen his stuff, but I've heard his name. I need to check him out. All right, everybody. I will catch you next time. God willing. God bless you abundantly.